Hello and good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the 12th annual Coal Bowl. And we are set to have a great matchup between two top dog PSAC West teams, where we have the Indiana University Crimson Hawks battling out against the visiting California Vulcans. For CUTV Sports 1, my name is Peyton Trollinger. Alongside of me, my color analyst, Jonathan Sakaguchi. Johnny, we're in for a ride here tonight. You want to tell the listeners what we're getting ourselves into here?
Well, you got a battle of two top 25 teams here in the recent poll rankings. Cal U, as of this week, announced as number 5 in the country, according to the AFCA polls. IUP coming in at number 24. Or also in the Division II ranking polls, Cal U comes in at 20 and IUP as well, 24 there as well. Oh, so you're going to want to see a good matchup here. Believe me, Cal U's wanting some redemption from 2019 after last time these two teams got together. IUP nearly got out of here with the victory, 17-6, and you can guarantee Noah Mitchell and company are going to want some redemption.
Yes, they are definitely. These are, like I said, the two top dog teams here. Cal U ranked number 5, IUP ranked number 23 in the AFCA polls. This is sure to be a great matchup. IUP sporting the red uniforms, gray pants, gray helmets. Cal U in the whiteout with black helmets, and you know they mean business when they got the whiteouts on.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen these all year. And you can guarantee Cal U's well rested after having that off week because of the cancellation with the game against Clarion. And IUP coming in a little banged up after facing off with Slippery Rock last week. So that we could be talking about the game for the division here.
And here we go. Kicker Dylan Grubbs fires the kick down, and it's going to be registered as a touchback. Cal U will start off with the ball on their own 20-yard line. Johnny, let's take a look at the Cal U offense here.
Well, it's our usual suspects as always. Number 5, Noah Mitchell, back there at quarterback. Number 0, Cam Tarrant. Number 10, Tyson Hill. Number 5, Kyle Brunson at running back. Number 22, Ian Edenfield at tight end. Just some of the guys to aim the offense as we get ready here.
Here we go. Mitchell set up in the pistol. 2 receivers to either side. Brunson in the backfield. First play, he's going to fire it off to Brunson. And that's going to be completed catch there for a nice little gain. Excuse me, that was Jaquay Jackson on that catch. And Cal U already trying to set up that passing game already.
Yeah, definitely going to be going for them short passes, try to open up something downfield.
Nice little gain there. Ball spot at the 32-yard line. Looks to be about 2nd and 3. Mitchell again in that pistol. He's going to hand it off to Brunson, and IUP all over that one. They knew what was coming there.
That's going to be number 93, Gregory Moore, the second, and the 6'1", 312-pound junior here on the stop.
And the crowd is getting riled up now. Cal U faces a 3rd down now, 3rd and 7. 14 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. Cal U spreading it out here on the near side. 3 on the near, 1 on the far. Brunson in the backfield. Mitchell gets the snap. Fires through the middle and out of the hands of Jackson. And that's a 3 and out there for Cal. Not the start they were hoping for.
Yeah, Noah Mitchell's lucky that one just went in and out of the hands of the defender there. The middle linebacker stayed home and spotted that one coming across the middle. Well, so we're just lucky that one fell incomplete.
And now the special teams unit setting up for Cal U. Anthony Beatco has been an absolute machine this season. We haven't seen a whole lot of him punting, but he has been just absolutely automatic with field goals. So let's hope that we can get a good look at that a little later. Beatco, the snap. Punt is clean. It's down over to IUP now. And it's just going to be rolled out, and Cal U touches it. IUP will take over at about their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10 now. Johnny, now we got to look at the IUP offense now.
Yeah, it's taking over since week 3. Harry Woodbury, a starting quarterback for the Crimson Hawks. Justice Evans at running back, number 6. Number 3, Dwayne Brown on Ivan Charles and Carter are the receivers. Grant Smith, the starting tight end for the Crimson Hawks here.
And here we go, our first drive for the Crimson Hawks. Let's see if they make it a good one here. Woodbury set up in that shotgun. He's going to give it off to his back really quickly. And that's Dwayne Brown. And he'll fight for a few yards there, maybe a pickup about 4 before he's pushed out of bounds by Cal U. And we already see a little bit of jawing by these two teams. We know they don't like each other at all.
Yeah, he just slipped it. Brown just stepped out of a tackle by Jamal Martin Jr., who had him almost wrapped up in the backfield. Broke away and turned upfield for a couple yards. Cal U's going to have to make sure they wrap up on him. He's a big back.
IUP now spotted at their own 42-yard line, 2nd and 7 here from George P. Miller Stadium. Woodbury, screen pass over the head of his receiver. That was Grant Smith, the target. The 6'4 junior just was not able to get his hands on that, and now it is a 3rd down for the Crimson Hawks.
And he's going to go to the sideline. The coach is going to be on him. He's a big boy. He can get up there for that ball, but just a little bit out of his reach, I guess.
Now Cal U trying to match IUP's sound on this big 3rd down here. Woodbury doesn't like what he sees. He's trying to get some communication for his team.
And the Cal U faithful and the bench going hitting louder as we go.
IUP 3 on the far side, 1 on the near. Woodbury dropping back, stepping up in the pocket, and not a good throw at all as he underthrows Brown, and some more words being exchanged. And, that's just something you're going to see. Lots of words are going to be exchanged between these two teams, and maybe even some of the fans, too.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about this game, Peyton. And this isn't just a battle. This is a dogfight here. These two who don't like each other. They're really close. And a lot of the Cal U faithful here are making the hour-and-a-half trip upset 119 here to come check it out.
Jackson and Tarrant back to receive the punt for Cal U. IUP set to punt it away after their first drive was not what they hoped for. High punt there by Grubbs. And it's going to be a simple fair catch, and Cal U will take over at their own end, probably around about the 30-yard line, I would suppose.
Yeah, that's going to set up the Vulcans in decent field position here. I wasn't sure. I thought we might got a block in the back on the punt there, but let's take a look now here at the PSAC West standings. Right now, IUP and Cal U tied at the top spot. Neither one has lost here in conference play yet. Slippery Rock in 3-1 in the conference, and it's Gannon, Seton Hill, Mercyhurst, Edinburgh, and Clarion to wrap up the rest of the standings right now.
Here we go. Sending a man in motion is Mitchell, trying to throw the defense off guard. Mitchell takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He has Tyson Hill in coverage. Tyson Hill, what a catch in coverage, and he's still on his feet. And he was fighting. What a catch there by Tyson Hill. And that puts the Vulcans in excellent field position at around the 22-yard line.
Good grief. Take a look at this replay here. What a catch and turn and run by Tyson Hill. He would not go down until the very end, and as the defender literally had to fight him down. And Hill said, no, I'm getting the first down and some more, or setting him up inside the 30-yard line.
Great catch by Tyson Hill, but here we go again. It's Richie Sykes getting the carry now. Trying to give Brunson a little bit of a breather here. Sykes picks up about a couple on the play, maybe even just one. No gain at all on the play. 2nd and 10 now for the Vulcans.
Yeah, this is definitely, that catch there by Tyson Hill, definitely a momentum shifter now. If Cal U gets a touchdown off of this, that might set the tempo for this game.
It was a great way to start off this second drive here for the Vulcans. Mitchell now set up in that shotgun formation. 2 receivers on the near, 1 on the far. Mitchell taking the snap now. He's going to throw it to the middle. That's Sykes, and he just could not hold on to that ball.
Yeah, got to look at it, and Sykes looks like he thought about it going upfield before he made sure the ball was in his hands. So that's going to bring up a third down on and 10. Just inside the red zone now.
This is going to be a game of whose mental state is going to be stronger. A lot of these teams, like I said, they're going to be jawing back and forth with each other. So it's just about just tuning them out, focusing on the game of football, and making some good plays here. Cal U. Mitchell getting the snap, dropping back, firing over to Jackson, and it was incomplete, and now it's a 4th and 10 now, and you hate to see that for the Vulcans.
Yeah, you hate to see that after that big catch and run by Tyson Hill. But you're going to have to take what you can right now. I'll go get the easy 3, take the lead, and start working there, get the defense back out there, or shut them down again and come back out here and try and score.
Cal U looking to get the first points here on the board. They send Bico out to attempt the extra point. About a 43-yarder, 43-yarder. IUP making a bunch of noise here. The snap, Bico's kick is up. Does it have the distance? And it does. Cal U gets up on the board. Thank you to Bico. And when we come back from CUTV Sports 1, the Vulcans are up on the Crimson Hawks 3-0. We'll be right back.
The Cal U Vulcans are back on the gridiron this fall, and CUTV and WCAL give you the best seats in the house. September 2nd at Fairmont State. September 11th versus Lock Haven. September 18th versus Millersville. September 25th at Edinburgh. Homecoming October 2nd versus Mercyhurst. October 9th at Gannon. October 16th versus Clarion. The Coal Bowl October 23rd at IUP. October 30th versus Seton Hill. November 6th at Slippery Rock. November 13th at Bloomsburg or the PSAC title game. All games are live on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC network, and 91.9 FM, WCAL.
Welcome back here to George P. Miller Stadium. And just as we cut it to commercial break, Cal U is up on Indiana 3-0. Thank you to Anthony Bico, 43-yard kick. And the Vulcans are up on the board early, and that's very important there.
Yeah, definitely want to set the tempo early. You want 6 every time you get this far into the end zone, down to the end of the field, but you can only take what you can right now. And then we saw just that craziness here on the kick return. And wasn't too sure what happened there, but looks like a little miscommunication by the return team on the last return from IUP. Let's see what the Cal U defense can do here.
Crimson Hawks set to take over on the 24-yard line. Woodbury, quick screen pass completed to his back. And he's got a little bit of running room there, and he's finally pushed out of bounds. Completing the catch was Irvin Charles, a 6'4 senior, and that's enough to move the chains for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, forced out by Jamal Martin Jr., but they had him wrapped up. But that offensive IUP is fairly talented, so I'm not surprised seeing in a couple of the juke moves he did there and broke a couple tackles. Got to wrap up the big boy.
Indeed you do. Now IUP set up at their own 40-yard line, 3 to the near, 1 to the far, back in the backfield with Woodbury. Woodbury adjusting, trying to communicate with his team, didn't like what he saw. With the audible, Woodbury taking the snap, dropping back, firing in the middle of the field, and it's caught. Caught about the 50-yard line. Coming down with that was number 9, again, Irvin Charles. And that's another IUP first down.
Yeah, brought down by number 1, Nazir Taylor. Little jaunt back and forth between Taylor and the IUP huddle there.
IUP now officially in Cal U territory at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 to the far side, 1 on the far left. Woodbury with the snap. Gonna fire it. He's got a man. Did he catch it? The officials are gonna waive this as a catch, and it was Dwayne Brown hauling that in for the Crimson Hawks. IUP just marching down the field here on this Vulcan defense.
One thing I like about being here, Peyton, we're closer to the action, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. I wasn't 100% sure or if he got it or not, but so we're going to go off of what the officials say here.
Here we go again. Another first down for IUP. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Back in the backfield, Woodbury in the shotgun. He takes the snap, he drops back, he's looking over his options. Under pressure and a Cal U sack. Who else by number 99, Gage Hill, and he brings him down for a big Vulcan loss.
Take a look at this replay here. Gage Hill like a bull in a china shop right up the middle through that offensive line of IUP. Got a hold of Woodbury and said, you're not getting another one off here. You're going back a few yards, buddy, and knocks him back 10.
I'm about to say definitely more than a few. Loss of 10 there on the play, and that's got to hurt IUP just a little bit. Now they're faced with a 2nd and 20, about 9 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. Woodbury in the pistol. He's going to roll off to his right. He's going to try to take it himself. He's going to fire. Oh, and it was picked off by Cal, and it's a clean catch. Turnover. Cal U gets the ball. Woodbury throws an interception.
They're going to say a no on that one. They're saying he was out of bounds when he caught it. But good defense by California to force a 3rd and a mile now.
The official made the signal if it's going the other way, but I guess he caught it out of bounds. IUP now faced with a 3rd and 20 here. And now the noise is coming down here at Miller Stadium from the Cal U side. IUP has to convert on this 3rd down or they're in a lot of trouble. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Woodbury takes the snap. He steps up in the pocket, firing in the middle of the field, and is caught by Dwayne Brown. Nice chunk of yardage for Brown. Nazir Taylor on the tackle for the Vulcans, and that's going to put IUP up with a 4th and about 2 now.
Yeah, good defense by Taylor to stop him short of the sticks, but still, you got to be mindful. It looks like IUP might be going for it here, Peyton.
That appears to be what the call is from the coach there. Woodbury's going to go under center now. First time he's done that all game. Sending a man in motion. Woodbury trying to roll to his right, and the pass is incomplete. Turnover on downs, but hold up, we do have a flag thrown here on the play.
Yeah, a couple flags coming in late there.
The pass was broken up very nicely by the Vulcan defense, but we do need to see what this flag is about and who is it on. A pass interference call is going against Cal U, and that is not good there for the Vulcans.
Yeah, and for the number here it said number 20, but that's one of the wide receivers for Cal U. And that's Amir Edwards.
And it's going to be a first down now for the Crimson Hawks. Ball deep in California territory at their 16-yard line. 8 minutes left to play here in this first quarter.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that penalty still there, Peyton.
Woodbury under center. He's going to give it off to his back really quickly, and he's got the outside. Can he get there? And he is thrown to the ground. On the tackle was Dominic Solomon Jr., pushing him out of bounds on the carry there. Number 6, Justice Evans there for the Crimson Hawks.
And the Cal U bench not too happy. 3 of their guys are getting held there. As you can see on the replay, nothing called. Refs just letting them play here.
7:40 and counting left to go in this first quarter. 1st and goal now for the Crimson Hawks. Ball in the Cal U 4-yard line. The Vulcans better watch out before they give up 6 here. Receivers on either side. Woodbury takes a snap, firing deep in the end zone, and it is incomplete. On the coverage was Jamal Martin Jr., breaking up that pass very nicely.
Yeah, good play by Jamal Martin. And as he turned around, saw it, knew he wasn't going to catch it, but he knew he could get at least one hand on it to deflect it away. And that's what he did there. Brings up 2nd and goal.
That most definitely would have been a touchdown. Irvin Charles definitely does not miss those at all, especially nice little lob throws there by Woodbury. But Jamal Martin Jr. clearly was the better defender there. Breaking the huddle is IUP, still on the 4-yard line of Cal U, 2nd and goal. 7:21 left to play in this first quarter. Woodbury's going to give it off to his back. That's Brown. And the officials are going to say he is short of the plane. Another big Vulcan stop on defense.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to say he's short by about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. So it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the Cal U 3 or 2 yard line. I can't tell from here, but they still got a ways to go yet. You got one more down to stop up. So you got to make sure you bring that big defense in and watch the run, watch the screen plays.
Big red zone defense so far by the Vulcans. Can they keep it up? Woodbury showing he's under center, single back in the backfield. PA pass, and it is caught for the IUP touchdown. Hauled in there nicely by number 84. That's Grant Smith, the 6'4 junior. We saw Woodbury faking that handoff, and then he was just able to cut right up through the middle. Woodbury slinging it right through the middle for the Crimson Hawks score.
Just a simple little pop pass there on the play action play.
Tyler Luther set to kick the extra point. And the snap, the kick is up, and it is good. And we have a game here, folks. IUP leads Cal U 7-3. We'll be right back here on CUTV Sports 1 right after these messages.
Vulcan Volleyball is back, and you can catch all the action with CUTV and the PSAC network. After a year away from the court, the Vulcans are set to try and get back to the top of the PSAC. A full slate of action versus such PSAC opponents Gannon, Mercyhurst, Edinburgh, Clarion, Seton Hill, Slippery Rock, IUP, and Pitt Johnstown. Every home game will be live on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC network.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to George P. Miller Stadium, where the Crimson Hawks lead the Vulcans 7-3 in what has been a very tight contest. Back to receive is Nazir Taylor. He's cutting through the special teams, and he's finally going to be brought down out of bounds around the 30-yard line, and that's where the Vulcans are going to set up 1st and 10.
Nice little return there by Cal U. Taylor found a lane, broke through, and right up the seam he went, and then got knocked out in his own bench.
And just looking at that IUP touchdown again, you know, we saw Woodbury faking the PA pass there, and he was just able to find Grant Smith right up the middle for that simple little touchdown there. And then the extra point kicked in by Luther, and we are at a 7-3 game. Vulcans now have the ball. Mitchell takes the snap. He's going to give it off to his back, but the Crimson Hawks are all over that. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play.
Looks like Brunson's going to run up the middle for about 3 or 4 on that one.
It ends up being about a 2nd and 8 now, maybe a gain of 2 there. Vulcans now trying to get a little bit of momentum of their own going. They got to answer back. 2 on the far, 1 on the near. Brunson in the back. Mitchell takes a snap. He's going to roll off to his left, and he is sacked there on the play. The ball even came out, too. On the sack was Tyrone Fowler, and Mitchell didn't even see him coming.
Yeah, Cal U's lucky it stays in Vulcan hands as tackle. Basham recovers the fumble with Noah Mitchell, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 now for Cal U. Answer here.
Big third down here for the Vulcans. Let's see what they can do. They're showing 3 off to the near. Those being Martin Jr., Jackson, and Hill. And receiver on the far side as well. Brunson next to Mitchell. He takes the snap. He's going to fire. And a little bit handsy between the two. Woodbury is going to be set up in that pistol. 3 on the far, 1 on the near here, and that near being Brown. Sending a man in motion. Woodbury is going to simply give it off to his back. Spinning move, and he's finally anchored down by the Vulcans. On the run there was Justice Evans for the Hawks.
Yeah, big stop there. He's wrapped up by a hurt Vulcan. And
Third and six. Crimson Hawks trying to speed this up a little bit. Similar formation. 3 on the far, 1 on the near. Evans in the backfield. Woodbury. Woodbury takes the snap. He's feeling the pressure, and he is brought down. There's a fumble on the play.
They got it.
Caillou recovers the fumble, and what a turn of events there for the Vulcans.
That was Marvin Maddox, one of the big guys in the middle, coming up to put that. He recovered. Look at the replay here. Caillou gets in the backfield. Knocks Woodbury off balance. He's trying to keep himself up, and Caillou defense punched that ball out of his hand like he was T.J. Watt. Maddox recovers. Here, Caillou's got good field position here at the 34-yard line. Of IUP. It's first and 10. Let's go, boys. What do you say?
This is excellent field position here for the Vulcans. Let's see if they can convert on an empty backfield here for Mitchell. 3 on the far, 2 on the near. Caillou's getting riled up here now. Mitchell takes the snap. Firing off to Cam Tarrant. Caught. And he is brought down there on the play by IUP. And nice chunk of yardage there. Gain of 9 on the play. Second and 1.
Tarrant, nice catch and run there by Cam Tarrant. And right there at the end, dropped the shoulder on that first defender. The second guy that brought him down.
Caillou now at the IUP 25-yard line. Second and 1. Mitchell sending a man in motion. That's Jackson. He's going to give it off to his back really quickly. Picking up the first down and a bit more. And on the run was Isaiah Cameron. And what a nice run there by Cameron.
Yeah, first time we called his name in a while. Oh, big gain there. There sets Cal U up in the red zone, deep inside IUP territory. See if they can punch in for 6.
Cal U more specifically at the 19-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. Let's see if they can convert here. Mitchell takes the snap. Firing down the middle. Tarrant again. Nice little gain there. Completed pass. Ball did come out, but he hit the ground first. Nice pickup of about 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 now for the Vulcans.
Yeah, Cam Tarrant seems to be the target of the game today. That's his 3rd reception and maybe his 4th. I lost track here. I don't have my live stats in front of me. But keeps running down on the field, picking up yardage for Cal U.
Here we go again. 2 on the near, 1 on the far. Cameron in the backfield with Mitchell. Fakes the handoff. Mitchell completed pass to Jackson, and he's met immediately by the IUP defense.
Yeah, quick little screen pass, but IUP was ready for it, and they just had that play like a book. Cal U's going to have to come up with something here.
And now Cal U will set up at the IUP 14-yard line. 3rd and 5 now. Miller Stadium is rocking right now. This is a big 3rd down. IUP has to defend or Cal U has to convert here. Let's see what happens. Mitchell taking the snap, stepping up in the pocket, feeling the pressure. He's going to take it himself. And he's going to lower the shoulder. I believe that's a Cal U first down for Noah Mitchell.
That's a first down and more. Take a look at the replay here. Noah looking for a man downfield, a little towards the end zone. Couldn't find it. Says, I'm going to keep it myself, and takes it. It sets him up 1st and goal now. This is the deepest Cal U's gotten so far into the Crimson Hawks territory.
Vulcans needed that desperately as they are 1st and goal, setting up from the IUP 7-yard line. 3 receivers on the far side, Tyson Hill on the near, Cameron in the backfield with Mitchell. Set up in that shotgun formation. Mitchell with the snap, firing towards the end zone, and he was trying to target Tarrant, but it's just not accurate. 2nd and goal now for Cal U.
Lockhart looking for another pass interference call. He had his hands up coming back to the huddle. But nothing called.
1 minute left to play here in this first quarter. IUP is up 7-3, but the Vulcans are looking to change that really quickly as they are set up on the Crimson Hawks 7-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Wind starting to pick up here at Miller Stadium.
Here we go. Mitchell sending Jackson in motion. He's going to give it to Jackson. Jackson taking the outside. Flag is thrown, and he's wrapped up in the backfield quickly by IUP. And let's take a look at this flag. Bryce Gibson on the tackle for the Crimson Hawks. And it's going to be a penalty going against the Vulcans. John, did you pick up on that?
Yeah, that was number 79. Noel Bros. He had a handful of jersey on the near side on that end around.
The Vulcans definitely did not need that as they are now backed up to the 17-yard line in IUP territory after the 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd and goal. Vulcans are definitely looking for the end zone here. They don't have any more first downs. Here we go. Mitchell taking the snap, looking downfield towards the middle. That's Lockhart on the reception. He gets him to about the 10-yard line, and he's brought down by IUP. 3rd and goal now for Cal U.
Yeah, Cal U's got to convert here on this 3rd down play. You got 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. So you're going to want to pick up the pace here. Even if you don't get it on this play, you got a still have the 2nd quarter to come up with something. I think Cal U's going to let the clock run.
And Johnny, I believe you are right here. The clock is ticking down at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that'll be the end of the first quarter here at George P. Miller Stadium. The Crimson Hawks are up on the Vulcans 7-3. We'll be right back here on CUTV Sports 1 after these messages.
Election Day, November 2nd, 2021 is just around the corner. Check your status or find your polling place. Visit calu.edu/vote to find links to all this information. Check out this non-partisan website, vote411.org, put together by the League of Women Voters to preview your ballot so you can know what's on it ahead of time. The last day to register to vote in the state of PA is October 18th, 2021, and the last day to request a mail-in or absentee ballot is October 26th, 2021.
And welcome back here to our broadcast here on CUTV Sports 1. It's Indiana versus California. Crimson Hawks up 7-3. Vulcans looking to change that very quickly. We do apologize very quickly to our viewers at home. There's a little bit of a blip there in the audio. We are on the road. Things do happen, so we appreciate all of our viewers and listeners at home just trying to deal with us here as we try to give the best coverage we possibly can here on CUTV Sports 1. Meanwhile, back in the action, Calu spreading it out there on the far side. Mitchell taking the snap, steps back in the pocket, firing, and it is brought in, hauled in by Tarrant, but hold up, there is a flag here on the play. Flag thrown there in the backfield.
Yeah, good catch there by Tarrant. Let's see what the call is here.
Waiting for an official signal now.
And it's looking like it's going to be...
And the touchdown is going to stand. It's going to be a personal foul call going against the Crimson Hawks. And Cam Tarrant coming up huge for the Vulcans, hauling in a nice pass by Mitchell.
Yeah, that was a good catch there in the back of the end zone, and that's going to be a personal foul against number 30 on the defense of IUP. I'm looking for the number here. It was Marquise Frizette. Oh.
And I'm sure the Vulcans are absolutely just hype right now as they take a lead. Right now, a 2-point lead, looking to be a 3-point lead. Bico setting up for the extra point attempt now. Bico. Now the snap. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights. The extra point is good. Cal U is now up on IUP 10-7. We're going to send it to commercial break here on CUTV Sports 1. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Backed by popular demand and better than ever is late night dining in the Natali Student Center. Join us starting Monday, October 18th at the hot spot for evening dining, Natali Evening Eats, located on the second floor of Natali next to Umami. Open Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., and on weekends, 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., Natali Evening Eats is a one-stop shop for your favorite menu items. Orders can be placed through our mobile app or at the designated Evening Eats kiosk. We can't wait to see you there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to CUTV Sports 1. And Johnny, we have had quite a matchup here. Cal U up 10-7 here on IUP. And after that personal foul call going against IUP, the Vulcans kick off from the 50-yard line, and that's going way past the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, so it was that personal foul call was going to be enforced on the kickoff. I meant to mention that last segment. But let's look here at that touchdown again as Tarrant goes up, grabs that ball in the back of the end zone, and keeps his toes in bounds like he's Centennial Holmes, and gives the Cal U Vulcans the lead. We're back into another ball game, 10-7 your lead. Get ready for a wild one because I think we're in for a shootout today, folks.
And we are very glad to be here and witnessing it, telling the story of what happens here. IUP now going to have to try to answer Cal U. Here we go. Woodbury going to give it off to his back, and he is met abruptly by the Cal U defense. Maybe a pickup of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 now for the Crimson Hawks.
It looks like he's going to get a little more than that. It's going to be about 2nd and 5. He's brought down by Gerald Brown and Jalen and Cox on the play.
Ball looks to be set up on the IUP 30-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5 now for the Crimson Hawks. Woodbury now under center. He's going to hand it off to his back up the middle, and Cal U able to stop that very nicely. Maybe a pickup of about 2 there on the play. And we have a Vulcan injured there on the play. Slow to get up. Looks to be Marvin Maddox. Let's hope that Maddox is okay. He's a big part of this Vulcan defense.
Yeah, as you look back here on that previous play, a lot of helmet-to-helmet contact as not only was it the running back Evans on the carry making contact, it was also Gerald Brown, Steph Brown on Matt Toby and Maddox getting in there on the play, but it's good to see he's up, getting off the field on his own power. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him there, so he'll come out for a couple. We'll take a breather.
Very good to see Maddox is back up. Like you said, he's probably just going to take a breather, and let's hope that we see him back here in this game here today. Interesting note here for the Coal Bowl. The home team has won the last 8 meetings. The Vulcans hold a 7-4 edge in the series, and they post a 2-4 record here at George P. Miller Stadium here in the Coal Bowl. And here we go, another big run there by IUP, and that's going to be enough to move the chains for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, big run there by IUP. Yeah, but Cal U's got to come up with an answer for it. They got to stuff up those gaps.
IUP advances themselves now to their own 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Can this Vulcan defense put a stake in the ground, or will IUP continue to march up the field? We're going to find out here very, very shortly. The line trots up to the line of scrimmage now. Cal U adjusting to the formation. Single back in the backfield. Woodbury's under center. Receivers on either side. With the handoff now to the back. And he is stopped there nicely by Cal U. More specifically, that's Gerald Brown coming up with a big stop for the Vulcans.
Wasn't just Gerald Brown in there. It was Eric Corboy getting in there too. Ooh, the 2 big boys up front. And this is what I love seeing. And as a former defensive lineman myself, I love seeing the big guys getting in there on the play.
Going to be no gain there on the play. Woodbury not liking the blitz there by Cal U. He's going to try to reset this. 2 receivers on either side now. Back in the backfield and right next to Woodbury. Taking the snap now. He's going to fire downfield, and it's in and out of the hands of the receiver. Intended target there was Dwayne Brown. And that's another 3rd down now for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, this has been crazy to see. After IUP went down the field and scored, it seems it struck a chord here with Cal U's defense.
Again, Woodbury not liking the blitz shown by Cal U. Formation, they got 3 receivers on the far side. A defense chant now striking up on the Cal U side. Woodbury firing deep down the field. Can he get it? And he hauls it in for the catch. On the catch there was Carter. Kayshaw Carter, and what a catch there by him.
Yeah, forced out by Jamal Martin Jr. and Kevon Moorman. But that was a big play for IUP, but Cal U's going to be looking to stop him here.
Crimson Hawks now at the Cal U 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 12 minutes left to play here in this first half. Your score, Cal U 10, IUP 7, if you're just joining us for the broadcast. Woodbury set up in that shotgun formation. He takes the snap, dropping back. Woodbury firing down the middle, and it's caught by Kayshaw Carter, and the Crimson Hawks strike back.
Yeah, miscommunication there by the Vulcan defense. And it says Carter was just wide open in the middle. Oh, as you see, he catches on the slant route. Oh, and puts the Crimson Hawks back up 3 points.
And now IUP set up to take the extra point now. It's going to be Tyler Luther on the extra point attempt. And the snap, the kick, it's up, and it is through the uprights.
Uh-oh, we got a flag on the play, though.
Flag is on the play. I didn't even see it thrown. Well, we'll see what that flag is when we come back from break. Your score, IUP 14, Cal U 10. We'll be right back here on CUTV Sports 1 after these messages.
The Cal U Cupboard connects students to information, services, and resources both on and off campus while providing free items such as food, school supplies, personal hygiene items, and more to our students. Visit our 2 locations at the Vulcan Village Clubhouse and Itali Student Center, or for a contactless option, visit bit.ly.com/CalU Cupboard to request food or give donations. For important Cal U information, community resources, and our how-to series, follow at Cal U Cupboard on Instagram and the campus-wide announcements.
And welcome back here to our broadcast here on CUTV Sports 1. Recently, the Crimson Hawks jumping out on top of the Vulcans by 4. 14-10 is your score. The kick is up, and the Vulcans are going to try to look to receive this. Lockhart on the carry, and he's hit hard by IUP, and we've seen a lot of those big hits here today.
Yeah, good. Great. You saw some paint flying off of that one helmet there. Good night. I've been in some tough battles, but this one, and I said we were in for a dogfight, Peyton. So we look back here at the Carter touchdown on that simple old slant route, catch and go into the end zone. And we got a 14-10 ball game as Cal U looks to come back and answer here.
And that flag that was thrown at the end of the play ended up being an offsides call going against Cal. It was enforced on the kickoff, for anyone wondering. Power I formation for the Vulcans. Mitchell is going to hand it off to his back very quickly. And that's Cameron picking up a few yards there on the play for the Vulcans.
Yeah, Cameron, and in the back we haven't talked too much about this season. It's all been either Brunson or McCann the third.
Cameron definitely trying to prove why he deserves to be out on this field, and he's been doing good here so far. Let's see if he can continue the great play. Cal U now is 2nd and 7, ball at the Vulcan 23-yard line. 14-10 is your score with 11 minutes left to play here in the half. The snap, Mitchell firing to Jackson, and Jackson just cannot hold on to that ball, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Vulcans.
Yeah, that one was thrown a little bit behind Jackson, and if it's on the money, he's going for a first down and more. Just in and out of his hands. If he came up with that one, it would have been a hard catch, but it would have been a great one for Cal U.
Cal U's going to have to see what they can do here deep in their own territory now. 3rd and 7. 3 on the outside, 1 on the near. Cameron with Mitchell in the backfield. Mitchell taking the snap now. Firing downfield is a wide open Jaquay Jackson, and he's just going to simply run out of bounds and take the easy first down for Cal U.
Well, it wasn't just the easy first down. He also got the first down and more, or going to set him up around midfield. Looks like he 1st and 10 from the Cal U 40. A good catch and go by Jackson. Just left it wide open on that hitch and go.
And let's see if the Vulcans can continue this little bit of momentum they've tried to create. 2 and 2 on either side. Mitchell dropping back, firing it downfield. And it's going to be incomplete as the intended target was Tyson Hill. He was looking for a flag, but no flag was thrown. 2nd and 10 now for the Vulcans.
Yeah, it looked like there might have been a little push off there. Nothing called.
Vulcans are going to have to just deal with that as they're 2nd and 10 again from their own 40-yard line. Let's see if they can bounce back now. Hill on the far side, Jackson and Tarrant here on the near. Cameron in the backfield right next to Mitchell, who's in the shotgun. Mitchell taking the snap. He's going to hand it to Cameron. And a little bit of jersey pull in there. And Cameron's stopped in the backfield by IUP.
Yeah, that play got blown up in the backfield. Old as that, all those big boys from up front and cut through the line and gets into the backfield and sets Cal U up back further. Or it's me 3rd and 14 now.
Loss of 4 there on the play. Now, like you said, 3rd and 14 now. Cal U takes over at their own 36-yard line. Tarrant, Jackson, and Hill on the far side. Lockhart on the near. Let's see what Mitchell can do. He's dropping back in the pocket. He's stepping up. And Mitchell is brought down by IUP. And he's going to celebrate as he should.
That's number 11. And Malachi Newell. The graduate transfer.
And regardless, now Cal U faced with a loss here. Now 4th down and 16. And that is not what the coach drew up, I don't think.
No, that's not what Coach Dunn was looking for. Or you're going to give the ball back to IUP here.
Back to receive the punt will be Brown. A high kick there by Beatco. Fair catch by Brown, and it looks like IUP will set up at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. 9:07 left to play here in this first half. Johnny, we've seen quite a game. Cal U and IUP almost on a seesaw. They're going back and forth with each other, and I think this is what we were looking for here today.
Yeah, but we need for Cal U, they need a big stop here. Here, IUP is just going to try to keep their foot on the gas, but we're going to see what the Vulcans defense can do here.
And let's see what they do here. IUP trotting up to the line of scrimmage now. 1st and 10 is what they have. Ball specifically on the 33-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. Woodbury. Last second communication with his receivers. Woodbury now firing it downfield. Can he catch it? And he hauls it in for the Crimson. Oh! Cal U is saying they intercepted it. Intended target was Irvin Charles. Cal U says they ripped it out.
They did it right here in front of us.
The official signal, it's going to be ruled a catch for IUP. He hit the ground before he was able to rip it out. That's what the officials are saying, and you can clearly hear the disappointment from the Cal U side.
Yeah, that was number 9, Irvin Charles that came down with the catch, but Nazir Taylor ripped it out there at the end.
And that's just the way the game goes now. Cal U's going to have to deal with this. They thought they had the interception. They thought they ripped it out. Officials didn't agree with them, and now IUP set up on the Vulcan 29-yard line, 1st and 10.
And now all this defense is heated. You don't give Cal U a reason to come after you on the plays. Now you did.
Here we go. It's Dwayne Brown on the sweep, and he is brought down by a couple big boys. Jamal Martin Jr. there on the carry and on the stop, and I believe Gerald Brown also was on there. It looked like he almost flipped over Dwayne Brown to make that stop.
Oh, no, he did flip. Looked like a back body drop from Brock Lesnar out there.
And looks like there's going to be a timeout called by California. 8:04 left to play here in this first half of action. Crimson Hawks are up on the Vulcans 14-10, and this has just been a fireworks show so far here today.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Dunn's going to go out and talk things over with his defense. And it's a little fact here, Peyton. And while we got a moment, no team has won on the road since 2011. And last time the road team in the Coal Bowl won, and Cal U did it up here back in October 2011, and I believe the date was October the 2nd.
And while we have a little bit of a break in the action, we can take a look at our PSAC schedule here. Here we go. Lock Haven looks to be playing host to Kutztown, where they're going to be at Kutztown. Millersville is going to be at Shippensburg. Edinburgh at Gannon. Mercyhurst is going to be at Slippery Rock. That's going to be a big game for Slippery Rock. And I'm sure they're not happy after dropping the game against IUP. Here we go. Woodbury taking the snap. He's back deep. He's feeling the pressure. He's going to air it out, looking for the end zone. And it's tipped up in the air, and it's intercepted by Cal U. That's Nazir Taylor. And what a pick by Taylor. He didn't get it on the first time, so he said, I'll do it myself. Picks it off in the end zone, but Johnny, there is a flag there thrown at the end zone.
Well, hold on, Peyton. Let's take a look here at the replay. As you see, Taylor on the tip drill picks it off and heads back upfield. As we look here for a moment, see what this call is.
What athleticism there by Taylor, just to pick it off from the tip and then just able to carry it away from the end zone. But we need to see what this flag is about before we continue. Officials are trying to talk this one over. They want to get this one right.
Yeah, I don't even know what the call could be there.
I'm not entirely sure either. Maybe the officials saw something we didn't. The IUP defense is on the field, but let's see in particular what this is going to be about. Officials also trying to talk with Coach Dunn there on the sidelines.
Well, you know, Coach Dunn has to be heated from earlier.
And what a turn of events here. It's going to be a personal foul for targeting against Cal U's number 40. And that's Gabe Miller, and that's going to result in a safety for IUP. Johnny, I'm at a loss for words right now.
That makes two of us. I've not seen anything like that before.
Coach Dunn is looking for an explanation here, very much here. And he is not happy right now. Cal U's side is not happy at all either. You can clearly hear it. Scoreboard now reads in the meantime with 7:52 left to play, 16-10 in favor of the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, Cal, you can still tie this up if they get this ball back quickly. But this has definitely been an interesting one as Coach Dunn continues to have a conversation here with the referees.
And you know he doesn't like that call, but he's going to have to continue to adjust this team. It's not been a great day for Cal U when it comes to those penalties. Been biting them in the butt more than it's been helping them. And now the safety kick from Beatco is going to be kicked from their own 10-yard line there.
What? This is wild.
We've seen some wild games, more in particular that Edinburgh game that we both did, but this might top it here.
Yeah, this one definitely has been a wild one for sure.
Cal U's just going to have to deal with this one here, and they're going to have to try to brush it off as they're going to have to kick it back to IUP. And the whistle was blown here.
I'm not 100%.
Official timeout there on the field. I think Coach Dunn still wants an explanation.
Yeah, that makes two of us because I'm a little confused here.
And you can definitely hear the dissatisfaction for the Cal U fans. You know, Johnny, like it did look like it was a clean catch. I didn't see the targeting, but, you know, the officials have better eyes there on the field. Maybe they saw that, but we didn't, or the fans didn't see it, but that's a brutal call there for the Vulcans.
Yeah, and I'm a little confused of why Cal U's kicking from their own 10.
Like I said, it was ruled a safety for the Crimson Hawks. 16-10 is your score with 7:52 remaining here in this first half. The safety kick from Beatco is a long drive, and receiving it will be Dash Carter, and he's brought down, looks like at about the 45-yard line in Crimson Hawk territory. There was a flag thrown on the play.
This one might be coming back, Peyton.
And a block in the back for IUP, and this one's going to come back just like you said.
Yeah, the illegal block in the back. It's going to march them back about another 15 yards. I think it's going to be from the spot of the foul. Looks like exactly what it's going to be. And so that's going to put IUP, instead of starting from their own 45, that's going to put them back inside the 30. Down, looks like the 22-yard line.
Pretty hard to see whenever they're on that end of the field, but we're doing our best here. Here we go. Now IUP off that drive now. 3 on the far side. Woodbury. He's going to give it off to his back. He finds a hole with a spin move, and he's finally brought down. What a run there by Justice Evans. And he was finally brought down by the Vulcan defense. Pretty sizable run there on the play. And another flag was thrown there. A holding call going against the Crimson Hawks. It's coming back again. And it will remain first down, though.
Yeah, IUP he not being really disciplined here after getting that safety. It's been a little chaotic here at Miller Stadium.
And that is going to back the Crimson Hawks all the way up to their own 20-yard line. 1st and 20. IUP, 3 on the outside, 1 on the near side. Single back in the backfield. Woodbury's in the shotgun. He's going to try to air it out to his receiver. Jumping up to catch it. And it was a completed catch there by Irvin Charles. Cal U was looking for some type of flag. They're not going to get it, and IUP's going to keep marching up the field.
Well, that one definitely should have been called, Peyton. If you go look at the replay here Taylor got pushed off on as Carter brings it in and for another 30-yard gain and sets him up at midfield.
And looks like just about midfield, Johnny. More specifically, the IUP 49-yard line. 1st and 10 after that great catch by Charles. Woodbury. He's going to give it off to his back once again. Again, it was Evans on the carry. Vulcan still looking for an answer on how to deal with him. Pretty sizable gain of about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 now.
Yeah, he had a wide lane to run through there.
6:20 left to play here in this first half of action. 16-10 is your score in favor of the Crimson Hawks. IUP showing 3 on the far, 1 on the near, back in the backfield. Woodbury in that shotgun formation. Taking the snap. Woodbury scanning the field, feeling the pressure, and he is brought down on the play by number 91, and that's Bryce Washington. Coming up with a big stop for the Vulcans there on 2nd down.
Yeah, look at the replay here. Cal U bringing all sorts of pressure. They're getting into the backfield for the stoppage there. They're bringing up a 3rd and long now for the IUP offense.
The defense chant now being chanted from the Cal U sideline. They want to get their team hyped up. Looks to be about a 3rd and 6 from the Cal U 47-yard line. Bunched up on the far side is IUP. Woodbury taking the snap. Quick little dump off. And I believe that's to Dwayne Brown, and he's able to pick up a nice chunk of yards and a first down for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, knocked out of bounds by number 8 Israel Xavier.
The clock continues to wind here. 5 minutes left to play here in this first half. It's been quite a wild and interesting one. IUP up 16-10. IUP looking to take over at the Cal U 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Single back in the backfield for Woodbury, and he's under center. Quick handoff again. And nice stop there by Cal U. The runner there for Evans. Pickup of about 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Wrapped up by number 97, Stephen Brown, and number 55, Gerald Brown on the play. Or excuse me, number 99, Gage Hill.
Called his name a few times today. He's been a pretty big part of this Vulcan defense so far. Let's see if he can continue to be. The 34-yard line is where the Crimson Hawks are going to set up for this 2nd and 7 now. IUP, 2 receivers on the far side. Woodbury, PA pass, airing it out downfield, and it is going to be incomplete, but what an effort by Dwayne Brown to try to keep his feet in bounds, and he just was not able to.
Yeah, good defense there by Cal U as Micah Tillman and it was on the coverage, and he went up. Tillman gave him that little shove, knocked him out of bounds. Oh, so that's all it took. Brings up 3rd and 8 now.
Big 3rd down here for the Vulcans. They're in Cal U territory at the 34-yard line, 3rd and 7. Trips to the far side of your screen there. Woodbury in the pistol. Not liking the blitz there by Cal U. He's going to reset. The blitz comes regardless, gives it off to his running back, picking up the first down and a tad bit more on the stop there for Cal U. Number 15, Tyann Loban. And that's a first down for IUP.
Yeah, Loban, and the first time we've called his name all season, I believe.
Now at the 26-yard line of Cal U is the Crimson Hawks.
Look.
Here we
Cal
go.
U setting up in that 4-3 defense now.
Here we go. Taking the snap. Going to give it to Malik Anderson. Nice pickup. Looks like they're going to give him that first down, a pickup of 10 there on the play. And Cal U has not had an answer for this IUP run game so far.
Cal U back in 2019 was one of the top 5 run-stopping defenses. Not showing it right now. They got to come up with some sort of big stop here.
IUP will now take over at the Cal U 15-yard line. 1st and 10, just under 3 minutes left to play here at George P. Miller Stadium for the first half. Woodbury going to give it to Anderson. Anderson up the middle, and he's brought down by Cal U. More specifically, number 50, and that's Logan Brunsworth. Pickup of about 6 there on the play, 2nd and 4 from the Cal U 9-yard line.
First time we called Brunsworth name all season. But Cal U's defense has got to come up with something big here.
Crimson Hawks threatening to score and stretch out their lead even further. Can they do it, or can the Vulcan defense hold them here? Woodbury giving it to Malik Anderson again, and he's wrapped up nicely by Marvin Maddox, and it's great to see that he's back there in the game.
Yeah, Marvin Maddox got shook up earlier on, but now he's back in there getting in the way of the defense or the offense again. Glad to see he's okay.
Nice chilly, overcast day here in Indiana, Pennsylvania. Everyone's got either blankets around them, lots of thick hoodies. I know we got some hot hands up here. We're going to have to crack those open here pretty soon there, Johnny.
Probably during halftime.
And the Hawks are Looks like they're going to run the play clock down, and they're going to call a timeout with 1:25 remaining here in this first half. 16-10 is your score. IUP is up on Cal U.
Yeah, Cal U. I guess IUP didn't like the front they saw with Cal U, so they're going to have to come up with something big here.
And just some statistical leaders coming into today's game. Malik Anderson leading the rushing attack for the Crimson Hawks on 50 attempts, 308 yards, averaging 6.2 yards with 4 touchdowns. Right behind him is Justice Evans, 53 attempts, 218 yards, usually about 4.1 yards average. Dwayne Brown, your leading receiver for the Crimson Hawks, 33 receptions for 547 yards, 4 touchdowns, gets about 16.6 yards per catch. Now let's get back into the action. 3rd and 1. It's going to be a pitch there quickly to Evans, and he's going to be short of that first down marker. What a stop there by the Vulcan defense.
Now they're going to give it to him.
Excuse me, they will give it to him.
Got enough forward progress to get him into the past the sticks.
And that will be a 1st and goal. My apologies for that. It looked like he was stopped short, but the officials say he wasn't. And now IUP set up on the Cal U 4-yard line, 1st and goal. Crimson Hawks are knocking at the door, but can the Vulcans shut it on them real quick? IUP receivers on either side. Evans, Woodbury, deep in the end zone, and it is incomplete. Jamal Martin Jr. on the coverage for the Vulcans.
That was number 23, Dominic Holloman Jr. on the coverage there. They just pushed the receiver out of the way, but that was going to be a hard catch either way. That ball was way up there.
And it'll stop them temporarily on 1st and goal. Now we got 2nd and goal. Clock stopped at 42 seconds remaining here in the half. 16-10 is your score here again. Trips to the far side of the screen, one on the near. Woodbury in the shotgun. Quick pass, again to the same target, and this time he doesn't miss, as that's Irvin Charles bringing it in for the Crimson Hawk touchdown.
Take a look here. Charles goes up for it. It brings it in one-handed and pushes off on one of the defenders. Puts IUP up 22-10 now.
And what was a very close game at first, now the Crimson Hawks are starting to pull away here as we get in very close and close to the second half of action. Set for the kick will be Luther for the extra point attempt. Waiting on the snap. The snap comes. Luther's kick is up, and it is good. IUP now jumps out to a 23-10 lead over California. For CUTV Sports 1, we'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away.
Election Day, November 2nd, 2021 is just around the corner. Check your status or find your polling place. Visit calu.edu/vote to find links to all this information. Check out this non-partisan website, vote411.org, put together by the League of Women Voters to preview your ballot so you can know what's on it ahead of time. The last day to register to vote in the state of PA is October 18th, 2021, and the last day to request a mail-in or absentee ballot is October 26th, 2021.
And welcome back here to our broadcast live from George P. Miller Stadium, where we just saw the Crimson Hawks extend their lead 23-10 over the Vulcans. Deep kick for Cal U, and they're going to run this back. Running it will be number 19, and that will be Stephen Graves III. Nice little return there, doing what he could to give the Vulcans the best field position he can. And Cal U looks to take over at their own 22-yard line, 1st and 10, with just over 30 seconds left to play here in this first half.
You got 2 timeouts, so you can get down on the field a good bit and get Bico into field goal range, but you're going to have to hurry. But it looks like Cal is just going to take the knee here.
Cal U is just, like you said, they just want to get into the locker rooms and try to discuss what they can. And looks to be that is the last play of the half. Your score as we go into halftime, IUP 23, Cal U 10. We'll be right back for halftime here on CUTV Sports 1.
Backed by popular demand and better than ever is late night dining in the Natali Student Center. Join us starting Monday, October 18th at the hot spot for evening dining, Natali Evening Eats, located on the 2nd floor of Natali next to Umami. Open Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., and on weekends, 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., Natali Evening Eats is a one-stop shop for your favorite menu items. Orders can be placed through our mobile app or at the designated Evening Eats kiosk. We can't wait to see you there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to George P. Miller Stadium here in Indiana, Pennsylvania, where we are continuing our second half of the 12th annual Coal Bowl between the Cal U Vulcans and the IUP Crimson Hawks. IUP is up 23-10 so far on the Vulcans. Johnny, let's take a little bit of a recap of what we've seen here so far.
Yeah, so here's how it started out. Cal U got on the board first, kicking a field goal from Beatcoat to put the Vulcans up 3-0. But IUP would answer right back on the next drive with putting up their first touchdown of the game. But Cal U wasn't going to go away that easily as Noah Mitchell finds Cam Tarrant for 6, puts the Vulcans back up 10-7. And then this is when IUP would turn it on the Jets here, as they score another touchdown owned by Carter in the back of the end zone for 6. And then the next touchdown came when Carter once again, and who else? But Charles on this one, and when catches the ball on the back of the end zone, left untouched as he goes in for 6. And this wild safety play where Cal U had a targeting penalty and the ball was in the end zone and put the IUP up 23. He put them up 16-10, which was still a close game. And then they put another touchdown up on the board by Grant Smith.
And right back to that targeting call you mentioned, Johnny. Before the half ended, the officials did say they were going to review that play during halftime. So we should be getting that call here very shortly. If the call stands, he will be disqualified for the rest of today and the first half of the game there next week whenever Cal U plays host to Seton Hill. But if the officials say that it was not targeting, he will be ready to play for the second half.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the head official. I don't see him out here yet, so they must still be going over a few things yet.
They definitely want to make sure they get this right. Both teams on each sideline eager to get this second half underway.
And we heard some close scores here at halftime. Shepherd up on Westchester 42-38, so that's a close one right now. If you guys are keeping track of the PSAC games.
Still waiting on that official signal here. Cal U did receive to start off the game, so IUP will get this ball to start off the second half of action. You know, Johnny, I kind of said this in the beginning there, but it looked like, this was going to be a very close back and forth action. And don't get me wrong, this game is still very close and still winnable for Cal U. But, like you said, IUP really just turned it on there in that second quarter, and they really started to show their true colors.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's been definitely a wild one here. I do got some more scores here for you, Peyton. Right now, Seton Hill is up 49-0 on Clarion. Edinburgh trails Gannon in 21-18. And Slippery Rock and Mercyhurst are also playing right now. As soon as I get a score for you guys, I will let you know. And then you have the close one between Shepherd and Westchester right now, 42-38 over there.
Very close games, very nice matchups there in the PSAC.
This one actually went final. Slippery Rock scaves off Mercyhurst, 20-17. Your final score there.
This is a very close game there for Slippery Rock to try to stay in this playoff push for the West.
Yeah, definitely a wild one.
Players are trying to stay active. We see IUP over there trying to do some push-ups, trying to keep everything all loose as we're still awaiting a call here.
Yeah, that one just went final too for Shepherd and Westchester. They're just getting underway. Bloomsburg at East Stroudsburg. Millersville. That one's already been underway as East Stroudsburg has their game going on right now. Against Bloomsburg. Millersville's at Shippensburg. And of course, you have your broadcast here with us, the 12th annual Coal Bowl, and your final game of the schedule, Kutztown at Lock Haven.
And I'm not entirely sure why you wouldn't want to watch any other broadcast other than this one. CUTV Sports 1. Big shout out to just a little plug-in for ourselves. Make sure you follow CUTV Sports on Twitter. I believe it's at CUTV_PA on Twitter. We have our Facebook page, California University Television. And we recently just got our Instagram up and working, so make sure you follow CUTV as well on Instagram. We'll be posting a lot more things on there. We just got the password back. And hopefully we'll be posting more on there, and you can keep up with all of our coverage for Vulcans action.
Also, follow us on Power 92, who over at WCAL. For our radio listeners on our Facebook page, or go to Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok. Follow us on there at WCAL 91.9 Power 92.
And there's been really no sign of a call here. There's an official trying to talk to Coach Dunn, but that's really about the only action right now. The players are still trying to keep loose here. A lot of skipping, jumping, a lot of push-ups, jumping jacks, you name it. That's what the players are doing right now.
I played in this weather. You don't want to cramp up in this weather because it is horrible. You feel like you just want to chop your leg off, your arm off. I've been on these sidelines trying to keep warm. And believe me, it is not a fun time whatsoever. As we're still waiting for that head official. Looks like he's now. He's made his way to the field now, Peyton.
We might be
talking with Coach Dunn.
Might be getting a call here very shortly. And looks like we have a call here. Official making his way to midfield.
Let's see what the call is.
And there's no
targeting.
No targeting.
So Gabe Miller gets to stay in the game.
Gabe Miller stays in this game, and he will play this second half of action here at the Coal Bowl. Now, those points will stay. The safety will stay for IUP. So the Crimson Hawk fans, don't worry. Those 2 points will stay on the board.
However, the Cal U fans are not happy.
Not very happy at all. That's right, Johnny. That's just the nature of the game. And as Beatco is setting the ball up around the 35-yard line, your score 23-10, in case you forgot. Here to start the second half of action.
For those listening in, Cal U is going to go from left to right on your radio dials or on your TV screen, even if you're listening in on the background.
And here we go. We're finally going to get some type of football action here. Beatco. The kick is up, and this second half of action is underway. Back to receive is Malik Anderson running the kick back. It looks like he's still on his feet. He's going to try to find the outside. And he is brought down out of bounds, what looked like to be by number 15, Tyan Lobin.
And he was swarmed by a lot of Vulcans on that one. And I got a little worried about that. And I saw a bunch of the players heading over the IUP bench, and that can never be good.
The Crimson Hawks will start this second half from their own 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Cal U's defense going to have to stand tall here.
If they want to get back in this game, a lot has got to go right for the Vulcans. Let's see if they can start now. Woodbury's going to send a man in motion, and he's going to give it off to his back. That's Evans. Evans able to pick up maybe a few, and he's brought down there by Maddox, making another defensive stop there for Cal U. Maybe a pickup of about 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 now. IUP now coming back out in this formation. 2 on the near side of your screen, 1 back in the backfield, and that's Evans. Woodbury going to reset. Few adjustments by the Crimson Hawks. Woodbury taking the snap. Going to quickly give it off to Evans. He tried to break down, but he's eaten up well by the Vulcan defense.
And that's Noah Dillo getting in the backfield there. We haven't got a chance to call his name yet today. Hey, he's swarming to the ball. Oh, but a big stop there by the Vulcan defense. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 now. They're going to drop him behind the line.
IUP trying to convert on this first drive of the half. On that stop as well with Dillo with number 97, Stephon Brown.
Called his name a few times today.
Let's see if we can get some more big stops here by Cal U. Woodbury taking the snap, dropping back in the pocket, firing downfield. Can he get his man? And that is almost intercepted. It's going to fall incomplete. Almost an interception there by Solomon Jr. It was knocked out of the hands by Charles, and that's a 3 and out there for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, I guarantee he's going to be wanting that one back. But either way, Cal U's going to get the ball back here to start the second half. And I guarantee you, IUP not expecting the Vulcans defense to come out this fast and this hard after them. This is going to be the 3rd time we've seen the punting unit today.
Back to receive deep for the Vulcans is Tarrant and Jackson on either side. The punt is up. It's a long and nice punt there. Tarrant will receive this punt. He's going to try to take it himself on the far side of the field, and he's pushed out of bounds by the IUP special teams unit. And the Vulcans are going to set up deep in their own territory. 1st and 10. Johnny, this is a crucial drive for them. It's only the first drive of the half, but they got to set the tone here.
Yeah, you got some momentum from the defense now. But we got a penalty here. So holding call on number 9 and Jaquay Jackson there on the return. So it's going to back Cal U up a little bit. Yeah, but either way, hey, you got the ball back. You kept up the Crimson Hawks off the scoreboard. You got to capitalize here.
Let's see what they can do here. Mitchell and his offense trot out onto the field. They're going to take over at their own 7-yard line, very deep in their own territory. Hill, Jaquay Jackson, and Cam Tarrant all spread out there for Cal U. And 2 receivers there on the far side. Empty backfield for Mitchell. Taking the snap, firing quickly to Tarrant, and he's able to get his arms underneath for the catch.
Yeah, it's going to be a decent gain there. There as Tarrant dropped to his knees to make the catch and bring the ball in. And so gives of Cal U a decent gain on there.
And it's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 now from the Cal U 11. Vulcans, Lockhart, Jackson on the far side, Tarrant and Hill on the near. Mitchell takes the snap. Quick pass over to Lockhart, jumping up to catch it. Almost getting past, but he is brought down out of bounds there by IUP.
Number 7.
Bryce Gibson coming up with the stop for the Crimson Hawks, and that's enough to move the chains there for the Vulcans.
That was enough to move the chains, and then some as we look at the replay. Lockhart going up for it and bringing it down on big play there by the Vulcans.
Clock still ticking, 12:15 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers on the near, 1 on the far. Mitchell taking the snap, trying to air it out, feeling pressure, evades the defenders, and he's just going to simply throw this out of bounds. IUP really bringing the pressure, but good read by Mitchell to step out of that pocket.
Yeah, good play there by Noah just to get the ball out of play. Instead of taking the sack. Still at 2nd and 10 here, but Cal U can still manage with this.
2nd and 10 from the Vulcans' 26-yard line. Been having good progress so far. Can they keep it up? Jackson and Hill on the near side. Tarrant and Lockhart on the far.
I'd watch IUP. They're bringing that nickel defense, it looks like.
Mitchell set up in that shotgun. Taking the snap, going to try to air it out over to Tarrant. He was able to catch it and bring it down nicely for a good gain for the Vulcans.
Yeah, it looks like I got a short little gain, but it's going to set up about 3rd and 6, it looks like for Cal U.
3rd down and 7 now for Cal U. IUP, you can hear them through the mics. They're wanting this place loud. Big 3rd down there for the defense. Can they stop them, or can the Vulcans continue the drive? Mitchell in the shotgun, dropping back. He's trying to fire. Jackson with the catch. He's brought down immediately, and that is enough for a Vulcan 1st down.
Yeah, big catch there for Jackson, and been a major factor here for Cal U in previous games. Stepping up here, makes the catch, converts on a big 3rd down, and Cal U is going to continue the drive, setting up around on midfield.
Ball on the Cal U 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Trips to the far side of your screen. Mitchell's going to hand it off to his running back. I believe that's Brunson on the carry, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Defense reading that up very quickly.
Looks like he's going to get at about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards on the play there.
Be 2nd and 8 now. Cal U now at their own 40-yard line, waiting the call for Coach Dunn. Mitchell with Brunson to his side. Tarrant and Hill on the near. And 2 receivers to the far. Mitchell with the snap, dropping back. Trying to get out of the pocket, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds as he was getting a lot of pressure there by IUP, more specifically Vaughn Wallace, the 6'5", 250-pound defensive end for IUP, and I wouldn't want to be on the end of that hit.
No, I wouldn't either. They're a good play by Noah reading the defense to throw it away.
IUP trying to make it loud here again, 3rd and 8 now. Lockhart, Jackson, and Tarrant to the far side of your screen. Hill on the near side as your receivers. Mitchell, last communication. Brunson off to his right. Mitchell with the snap. Dropping back. Quick little pass there to Brunson. And he is met at the 45-yard line.
It's going to be close.
We're going to wait to see if they're going to give him this 1st down. It looks like they're not. He is just short. Looks to be about 4th and 2 now for Cal U. Ball placed at their own 46-yard line, and they're going to go for it here.
Cal U is converted on 95% of these this season, so it looks like IUP is going to take a timeout and talk things over.
They didn't like what they saw. They're going to call that timeout. With 9:38 left to play here in this 3rd quarter, 23-10 is your score in favor of the Crimson Hawks. Now, there's a lot of things you can do here. You're about midfield. Do you think they're going to go for a run or just a little quick pass and try to just get a few yards there?
There's so many different things you can do, especially when you got the weapons that Noah Mitchell has here in this offense. Literally, you could go RPO with it. Read the offense or the defense. If you think you can go up the middle with Brunson, or take it yourself off on a little pitch play to your receiver, or if Jackson or one of the other guys can get downfield, it will be a great time for you to try to do that.
All of those options sound pretty good, but will Cal U pick the right one, or will the Crimson Hawk defense come up strong here on this 4th and 2 now? Ball placed at the Cal U 46-yard line. Actually, Cal U's going to have a little bit of a change of personnel. Beatco now back. IUP trying to quickly get their punt return team out there. And Beatco's going to punt this one away on a 4th and 2. And IUP's calling for the fair catch. Brown called the fair catch, and IUP will take over at about the 26-yard line in their own territory, 1st and 10. Johnny, I really thought they were going to go for that, but they just decided to play it safe and just punt it away.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. You're in midfield. You only got about a yard and a half to go, but it's only the third quarter. You still got some time left. It looks like Coach Dunn's got faith in his defense to come up for another big stop here.
Let's see if that faith will come through. The Vulcan defense has been okay today, but they've let up a lot. Let's see if they can stop this IUP run game. Trips to the far side of your screen. Woodbury is going to give it off to Malik Anderson. Able to pick up a nice chunk of yardage there. And enough for a Crimson Hawk first down.
Yeah, had a nice lane and just ran it right up the gut for about 12 yards on the play.
Vulcans are going to have to figure out that run game. IUP has just been torching Cal U with the run game. You got two talented running backs, Justice Evans and Malik Anderson. You got to find some type of answer for that. In the meantime, Woodbury takes the snap, looking to his right really quickly. He can't find anybody. He's trying to get out of the pocket, and it's going to be an incomplete pass as he was trying to target Anderson, and that Vulcan defense was bringing the heat on that one.
Woodbury, he definitely had to get rid of that one quickly as he had a herd of defenders on him. Noah Silva was the last Vulcan to get a hold of him before he threw the ball away.
Perfect timing for him. Definitely don't want to give up a sack here on 2nd and 10 now. 8:56 remaining here in the quarter. Ball is spotted at the IUP 38-yard line. Two receivers to the far, one to the near. Woodbury going to give it off to Anderson again, and he's met there at the line of scrimmage by Kayvon Mormon. And maybe a gain of 1 there on the play. 3rd and 9 now for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, Cal U's defense got to stand tall here.
Let's see what they can do here. There's trips to the far side. Cal U trying to do some last-minute adjusting.
And it looks like IUP is going to do the same thing.
Never be too careful in these types of situations. Woodbury taking the snap, dropping back, feeling pressured, a nice catch up the middle, and he is brought down by Taylor, and that's going to be enough for a IUP first down thanks to Dwayne Brown.
Yeah, I thought Cal U was going to get him as Irvin Maddox got into the backfield. Had Woodbury in the backfield just a second too late. He gets there a split second sooner. We're talking about 4th and a mile.
Couldn't get back there fast enough, and now IUP is marching up the field with a fresh set of downs. Now in Vulcan territory at the 42-yard line. IUP, 3 receivers on the far side, going to give it back to Malik Anderson, and he is met and dropped out of bounds nicely by the Vulcans. It was Israel Xavier on the tackle for the Vulcans.
Yeah, and he's going to drop him behind the line for a loss of 2, it looks like.
He said loss of 2 there on the play. Good defense there by Cal U. And they're trying to just have any type of momentum. They want to get that ball back and score as quickly as they can. 7:25 and counting left here in the third quarter. 23-10 is your score here at Miller Stadium. IUP Woodbury now in the pistol, dropping back, rolling off to his right, firing in the middle of the field. It's caught. He does a little move, and he is brought down on the play by Martin Jr. On the catch was Charles.
And Charles been a big factor here, but it's still going to be 3rd and short. So it looks about 3rd and 1. And so you're going to have to watch the ball if you're the D-line and make sure you don't jump offside.
3rd and 1, like you said, Johnny. Ball at the Vulcan 33-yard line. The defense chant now breaking out here on the Cal U side. Going to give it off to Malik Anderson. Waiting on an official signal. Did he get it?
I'm going to say he had enough to get it.
And like I said, that is enough for a IUP first down. They keep this good drive here going. The Hawks trying to just roll over the Vulcan defense, and they have so far. Starting from their own end and now in Vulcan territory at the 31. 6:15 left to play here. IUP's got 3 receivers there on the far side of your screen. Anderson in the backfield with Woodbury. Woodbury taking the snap. He's going to take it himself. And just trying to slide there for a few yards. Looks to be about a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 now. Ball spotted at the Cal U 28-yard line. IUP trying to get back here in formation quickly. 3 receivers spread out here on the near side of your screen. Brown being one of them, Charles the other, and Carter, that last receiver. Anderson in the backfield with Woodbury. Woodbury taking the snap, going to just quickly give it to Anderson. Cal U able to eat that one up very nicely.
That was number 72, Noah Silva on the tackle.
Marvin Maddox was also given credit for that tackle. Looks actually to be a loss of about 1 on the play. Scoreboard's reading 3rd and 9 from their Vulcan 30-yard line. IUP definitely going to want to convert here. They're deep in Cal U territory. Can they keep this drive alive? IUP has been pretty good here on 3rd downs, but can Vulcans turn it around? Anderson gets the carry, and he is brought down right away by Cal U. And who else is it other than Noah Dillo coming up with the big 3rd down stop for Cal U?
Well, it wasn't just him. It was all Dylan Boydo getting in there. And number 54, or Derek Corboy, making the big stop there, bringing up 4th and 8.
A gain of like 1 on the play. 4th and 8 now from the Vulcan 29-yard line. About 4 minutes left to play here in this 3rd quarter.
Looks like IUP's going to go for it. I'm a little surprised that you'd think they'd kick it.
Here we
Make
go.
it a 3-score game.
Cal U's side is getting very rowdy now. Woodbury dropping back in the pocket, firing deep down the field. Incomplete, going in and out of the hands of Charles. And that's a turnover on downs for California.
And that's going to give Cal U decent in field position, starting from their own 29-yard line on this drive. Now you got the momentum. You got to capitalize here.
Let's see what this Cal U offense can do. The defense was able to hold strong, and Coach Dunn's decision to trust that defense pays off, and now the Vulcans will take over from their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10.
Also, notice how that changed the volume in this stadium. The Cal U side's gotten a lot louder, but that IUP side it's starting to quiet down just a bit.
Let's see if that trend here continues. Hill, Jackson, and Tarrant here, the near side receivers. Empty backfield. Mitchell firing it off quickly in and out of the hands of, I believe that's McCann the 3rd. Excuse me, no, that's Jackson Daughtry. First time we've called his name in quite some time. And it's going to be an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
Okay, you're going to change up the personnel. Oh, it looks like they're going to bring an extra back in here. They'll be back there with Noah.
And that extra back, now that's Eden Edenfield, Uniontown native. For some extra protection. Mitchell back in the pocket, firing down the field. It's caught by Jaquay Jackson. And he's brought down right away by the IUP defense. And that's enough for a Vulcan first down.
Take a look at the replay here, Peyton, as he makes the catch. And it's right across the middle, gets an extra yard or 2 on the play. But we got an injured player here, or number 53, Eric
Hadanik.
He
was able to trot off by himself. The The medical team is going to look at him, and hopefully he can get back into this game. Looks to be some type of leg injury. He looks to be limping there on the sidelines.
Yeah,
hopefully he gets a little bit better.
Probably nothing more than just a cramp.
1st and 10 now for the Vulcans. Ball on their own 41-yard line. Last second communication with the receivers. 2-on-2 on each side. Single back in the backfield for Mitchell. He's in the shotgun. He's going to look back. Firing. Caught there by Lockhart. He's going to turn and go. And he is brought down by IUP. And what a nice grab and go for another Cal U first down.
Yeah, take a look at the replay once again. And Lockhart makes the catch. And gets some open field. Turns around and gets upfield. Gets about 12, maybe 13 on the play.
3 minutes left to play here in this third quarter. Cal U's trying to get up the field. Their ball's on the IUP 44. Quick little pass to Terry. It was caught, still on his feet, and just simply runs out of bounds to stop the clock temporarily. A nice pickup there. Gain of about 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 now.
Yeah, Cal U's defense offense, driving and down the field here. And it started with that big force of turnover on downs from the defense.
Here we go, 2-on-2 on each side. They're bunched on the far side. Mitchell dropping back, stepping up in the pocket. Quick little giveaway to Lockhart. And he's still on his feet, and that's enough for a Vulcan first down, and they keep trucking along.
Good grief, as we look at the replay on this one. And Lockhart didn't want to go down as he was dragging defenders with him. Got about 5, maybe 6 on the play, Peyton, and started pushing forward.
You can hear the Vulcan side starting to turn up a little bit here. Cal U now officially in IUP territory. Ball on the 32-yard line. Mitchell takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, firing deep for Derek Lockhart, and he brings it in for the Cal U touchdown. Derek Lockhart.
Look at the replay on this one. Lockhart with the perfect over-the-shoulder basket catch, looks it in, walks in for 6, and we're back in this one. And it's 23-16 now on Cal U, who down by a score, Peyton. It's only going to take one more score for Cal U to get into this.
That was the perfect time that Lockhart just came up clutch there for the Vulcans and had put this game a little bit closer now for Cal U. Beatco is set for the extra point. Tarrant to hold. Awaiting the snap now. Snap is up. Beatco's kick is up and through the uprights. And Johnny, we have ourselves a game here at Miller Stadium. We're going to cut it to break here on CUTV Sports 1. Hawks are up on the Vulcans 23-17. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Election Day, November 2nd, 2021 is around the corner. Check your status or find your polling place. Visit calu.edu/vote to find links to all this information. Check out this non-partisan website, vote411.org, put together by the League of Women Voters to preview your ballot so you can know what's on it ahead of time. The last day to register to vote in the state of PA is October 18th, 2021, and the last day to request a mail-in or absentee ballot is October 26th, 2021.
Welcome back here to Miller Stadium for the 12th annual Coal Bowl. And it's Cal U and IUP battling it out here. And it has been an amazing contest here, 23-17 for IUP. And Johnny, you want to just walk us through what we just witnessed?
So after we had the turnover on downs, Noah Mitchell and company marched down the field, and on the last play of that drive, Mitchell finds Lockhart on the far sideline over to the shoulder basket catch for 6, puts Cal U down by only 6 points now.
And that is very good considering there's about 2 minutes left to play here in this third quarter and a whole fourth to play. IUP better watch out here. Woodbury taking the snap now. over the middle, and it's caught there very nicely by Brown.
Brought down by number 23, Solomon Jr. But it looks like they're going to stop him short of the sticks.
2nd and 1 for the Hawks. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line in their own territory. We've seen what the Vulcan defense they do. They came up with a very clutch turnover on downs, so like you said, Johnny, to lead to that touchdown. Can they do it again? IUP showing 3 on the near side. Quick pass there, quickly in and out of the hands of the receiver of Carter. And that is a 3rd and 1 now for IUP. Can they convert here on this one?
Well, Cal U's defense, I think that they're starting to feel good, and they're wanting another big stop. They want that another stop. But we're just waiting for that real big defensive play. Hey, I talked about it in the last time we got together, Peyton, and what happened. And right as I said it was either Jamal Martin Jr. or that ended up with a pick 6.
Here we go again, 3rd and 1, big 3rd down here for both teams. Going to hand it off to the back, and he is stopped in the backfield. What a stop by the Vulcan defense. Heading that one up was number 47, Matt Toby. That's going to be back for a loss.
And it's not just him. Number 30, Noah Dilla, getting in there. And number 97, and Stephon Brown driving him back. And it looks like they're going to send out the punting unit.
Cal U has got to be riding high now. Back-to-back stops there on defense. And we've talked about it all season, Johnny. This Cal U defense really is nothing to joke about. They've been a huge reason Cal U is where they're at right now. And they're going to go with the fake here. And he's got the first down and a little bit more. And he is finally tripped up. What a smart play there by IUP.
That was number 41.
That's a first down for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, it wasn't Tillman on the tackle, but you got to watch out. Oh, you guys got to expect something like that, but I can't say I'm surprised.
And, what we thought was going to be just a simple punt by IUP, they end up playing it smart there, going for it on that 4th and 1, and are now in Cal U territory, taking over at about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, 15 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter.
They got to get a quick play off here.
Woodbury taking the snap. He's going to drop back, firing a long one down the field, and it is hauled in. Looks to be by Irvin Charles on the catch. And what a play by IUP. Marching all the way from their own end now to basically inside of the Cal U 10-yard line. And that is going to wrap up the 3rd quarter of action. IUP is up 23-17 in what has been a fun one here on CUTV Sports 1. We'll be right back after these messages.
Back by popular demand and better than ever is late night dining in the Natali Student Center. Join us starting Monday, October 18th at the hot spot for evening dining, Natali Evening Eats, located on the 2nd floor of Natali next to Umami. Open Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., and on weekends, 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., Natali Evening Eats is a one-stop shop for your favorite menu items. Orders can be placed through our mobile app or at the designated Evening Eats kiosk. We can't wait to see you there.
And welcome back here to our broadcast here on CUTV Sports 1. Johnny, IUP is trying to answer California. They're up 23-17, and what a drive they've been having so far.
Yeah, definitely after that last play. It all starts back when Cal U thought they had them on the 4th and 1, and they faked it out. And that 30-yard pass set IUP up inside Cal U territory.
IUP takes over at the Cal U 7-yard line. Going to be a nice carry to Anderson. Stop there at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 there on the play. 2nd and goal.
Noah Silva stopped him, wrapped him up, brought him down at the line just to make sure he didn't get into the end zone. Calu's going to have to answer here.
Can this defense hold up for Cal U, or will IUP continue to extend this lead? 14:30 left to play here in this final quarter of action. 2nd and goal from the Cal U 5-yard line. The Vulcans are gonna need a big stop like they've been doing all game. Woodbury in that shotgun, a back to his right. He's gonna drop back, quick pass, and it's gonna be ruled incomplete as Charles reached up. He caught it, but he was caught out of bounds. Oh, excuse me, they're gonna rule this as a touchdown for Irvin Charles. And Taylor is not happy about that. He's trying to plead his case that he was out of bounds.
Well, now all the referees are going to talk about this, but this is ridiculous.
And what a change of events here. IUP able to haul that one in. Irvin Charles, with great athletic ability, was able to get a foot in bounds and put up 6 there for the Hawks. The extra point kicked off by Luther. Javon Davis to hold. The snap. Oh, it's going to be a fake here by Davis. Can he get in there? And they're going to say he got in there for those extra points. And now IUP is up on Cal U 31-17. What a change of events. We are going to send it to commercial break. Don't go anywhere here on CUTV Sports 1.
If you are looking for a Christian club that features Bible study and spiritual nourishment, then come find your family with New Life Cal U. Swing by Oasis every Tuesday at 7 p.m. in Itali 321 to explore faith through Bible study, games, and fellowship. Or stop by Converge on Thursdays at 7 p.m. in the Natali Rotunda to make friends and enjoy life through casual hangouts. Everyone is welcome. Connect with New Life Cal U at www.newlifecalu.com/connect.
And welcome back here to our broadcast here on CUTV Sports 1, live from George P. Miller Stadium. And what we just witnessed was absolute madness as IUP jumps out to a 31-17 lead as IUP is ready to kick it back off to the Vulcans. It's Dylan Grubbs set to kick off. The kick is up. It is a long one. It's going to go to Taylor. Taylor taking it from his own 10-yard line. He's able to cut through traffic there and will finally be brought down at about the 27-yard line. Johnny, for the people just joining in, what did IUP just do there?
So it looks like he got 1 foot. The receiver got 1 foot in bounds. To me, I thought he had it. He stepped out before he made the catch. But after consulting the other referee, it was a touchdown.
Coach Dunn was definitely not happy about that, and we can't forget the 2-point conversion there by Javon Davis, the holder for IUP. 31-17 is your score. Vulcans back here trying to answer. Mitchell takes the snap, firing it off to Lockhart. He's going to catch it, get the first down. He's pushed out of bounds by Darius Bruce. It's going to move the chains again there for the Vulcans. Cal U trying to hurry this one up. Ball spotted at the Cal U 41-yard line. Hill, Jackson, and Tarrant on the far side of your screen. Lockhart to the near. In the backfield is McCann. McCann, the third, able to pick up a good chunk of yards, respectable chunk of yards for the Vulcans. Maybe a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, first time we've called McCann's name all day. Hey, we're seeing a carousel of running backs here for California.
Well, you got a big team like this, you want to try to keep everybody fresh, and Cal U has a lot of talented players on this team, but so far they are down in this game. They got to try to find a way to come back with 13 minutes left to play here in this final quarter of action. Ball spotted at the Vulcan 45-yard line, 2nd and 6. Mitchell taking the snap, firing quickly to Tarrant, and he's met abruptly by IUP, but he does come down with the catch.
Yeah, good catch by Tarrant. And had to get the ball under control before he could do anything else. Well, it's going to bring and get down in for a Vulcan in 3rd and 1.
IUP trying to get hype over there. It's a big 3rd down for that defense to try to stop Cal U. Vulcan set up about midfield. Mitchell's going to hand it off to McCann. And the referee blows the whistle, and it looks like he was just short of that first down.
They're going to give it to him.
They are going to give it to him. It looked like for a minute there it was going to be a 4th down, but the Vulcans stay alive. 1st and 10 for California.
I was surprised there at the end of the play when they threw McCann down. Oh, that wasn't an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, but
now in IUP territory at the 49-yard line. Mitchell takes the snap, stepping up in the pocket, feeling pressure. He's going to try to get as far as he can. He might have made it to the line of scrimmage, and IUP will take him down. And there appears to be an injured Vulcan there on the play. An official timeout is called. Looks to be some type of knee injury. He's on the ground. And you hate to see it if it is Noah Mitchell. Let's hope it's not. 31-17 is your score here from Miller Stadium. 11:46 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And Johnny, this has just been a great matchup. Regardless of the calls, it's just been a great matchup here to watch. You know, you got two rivals teams. They don't like each other, and they've just been duking it out here.
And good to see Mitchell up on his feet. He coming off the field under his own power. He's going to have to sit out for at least one play. Hey, he probably need nothing more than a cramp.
Let's hope he does get back into action. They are going to have to switch it up with the quarterbacks here just temporarily. Coming into the game now is number 15, Wyatt Hurt, is now going to be under center or playing that shotgun role for the Vulcans. Hurt now stepping in. He's going to set up. He's got McCann the third to his right. Taking the snap is Hurt, firing downfield to Lockhart. Lockhart burns a man. He's on the far side. Lockhart, he gets in for the Cal U touchdown, and they might say that he stepped out.
They're saying he got knocked out of bounds around on the 5-yard line of IUP.
You know, it looked like from here that he might have broke the plane, but the officials had a better view. They're going to give him a 1st and goal. What a throw by Hurt, and what a catch there by Lockhart. You know, you saw the little sidestep he did there, and that's what got him those big yards.
Well, the sun's starting to peek out, and it's shining down on the Cal U sideline, so maybe this is a sign of good things to come.
Hurt still in there. Mitchell still on the sideline. Hurt airing it out to the back of the end zone. It's caught. It is caught. Cal U gets a touchdown, and who else is it other than Cam Tarrant coming down for the Vulcan touchdown.
Cam Tarrant with the big catch there. Hurt comes in to relieve his injured comrade Noah Mitchell. Oh, and it's 2 for 2 on the touchdowns, putting Cal U back in the game. They're down by a couple scores, but still not out of it yet.
Bico is set to kick the extra point here. We saw IUP did a little bit of a trickery, and they went for the 2-point conversion. Let's see if that happens here. Bico takes the snap, simple kick through the uprights, and the extra point is good. What a wild turn of events there. IUP is leading Cal U 31-24. 10:47 left to go here in this 4th quarter. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Cal U Vulcans are back on the gridiron this fall, and CUTV and WCAL give you the best seats in the house. September 2nd at Fairmont State. September 11th versus Lock Haven. September 18th versus Millersville. September 25th at Edinburgh. Homecoming October 2nd versus Mercyhurst. October 9th at Gannon. October 16th versus Clarion. The Coal Bowl October 23rd at IUP. October 30th versus Seton Hill. November 6th at Slippery Rock. November 13th at Bloomsburg or the PSAC title game. All games are live on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC network, and 91.9 FM WCAL.
And welcome back here to Miller Stadium. And it has been a wild matchup here between Indiana University and California University. Johnny, take us through that great drive there by the Vulcans.
So Cal U took the ball off on their own 25-yard line and got to midfield, and then Noah Mitchell went down with an injury. But it looks like he's back up and walking around on Hurt comes in 2 for 2 on his 2 passes that he makes. First one to Lockhart for 35 yards and gets it inside the 9. And then the touchdown pass to Cam Tarrant in the back of the end zone, and that's Hurt's first touchdown of the season. And we're down by, Cal U's down by 7 now with 10:47 left to go.
Congratulations to him on his first touchdown, but here we go. IUP trying to air it out, and he was wide open, and he could not bring it down. That was Grant Smith completely left open in the middle of the field. It just goes in and out of his hands. 2nd and 10 now for the Hawks.
I don't think Smith was expecting it. He turned around and the ball was literally right there. And just in and out of his hands. So, but that's in Cal U's favor, so 2nd and 10.
Cal U knows that they have a chance here now, and they're getting rowdy here on this side. 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10 now from the IUP 25-yard line.
Good.
There's going to be an official timeout here. Not entirely sure. And looks like we're going to come back into action. They needed that, so we're going to get right back in it.
Good grief, it feels like an earthquake over here, Peyton.
It does. It got to hold on to something here. 10:45 left to play. Woodbury. He's going to give it off to his back, and that's Anderson. And the Vulcan defense just eating that one up very easily. And that's going to bring up a crucial 3rd down for IUP. Gain of about 2 on the play. 3rd and 8 now for the Hawks.
Peyton, we've called some crazy ones to start things out. I've not heard the Cal U faithful this loud since we went to Edinburgh. Hang on to something here, folks.
Here we go. 10 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter, and we're still counting. Ball's on the IUP 27-yard line, 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down for both teams. Woodbury back in the pocket, airing it out downfield, and it is not complete. Multiple flags thrown on the play, and oh boy, we know how this script goes. We're going to take a look at these flags here.
3 flags thrown in here.
I have a feeling it might have been for the same thing, but we are going to give it to the officials here. Let's see what this is about. It's going to be a pass interference call going against the defense.
Calling Michael Tillman on the call.
And that is not what the Vulcans needed, as that's going to be an automatic 1st down for the Hawks, and they're going to take over at their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see what happens here. Can the Hawks take advantage of that penalty? Still very loud here in Miller Stadium. Woodbury giving it off to his back there on the far side. He was still running there, and he's finally brought down by a herd of Vulcans.
Yeah, Anderson got a nice little lane on the far side. Took it, but it took a herd of defenders to stop him. But he's still short of the 1st down by a couple yards. Cal U needs to come up with a big stop here. If you can get a stop up earlier, you need to get another one here. Don't let IUP get any kind of momentum back.
That is very correct, Johnny. The Hawks are going to take over to about midfield, about the 48-yard line, 2nd and 2. Can this Vulcan defense clamp up and hold them on this 2nd down? IUP showing 2 receivers on either side. Woodbury sending a man in motion. He's going to give it to that man. And he is brought down in the backfield by Jamal Martin Jr. for a loss on the play.
Yeah, going for the jet sweep was Dwayne Brown, and they wrapped him up in the backfield. Loss of 4 on the play. Loss of 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 now. And listen to this crowd.
Big stop there for the Vulcans. This crowd is going absolutely nuts here on this side. Quick change of personnel there for the Vulcans. Defense and offense chants being screamed out from either side. The officials are going to blow the whistle after the... And Indiana's going to call a timeout. I don't know if they just didn't like what they saw or the crowd was just a little too loud there.
I honestly don't think anybody on that offense could hear Woodbury. This has got to be the loudest crowd that we have called yet, Peyton.
It definitely is. It's not even really close, man. This is, like we said earlier, these two teams do not like each other, and a win here could mean so much to either of these teams, more specifically for Cal U, as they would almost be given a playoff berth if they beat IUP. Score here, 31-24, 8:24 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Both teams now coming up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5, balls on the IUP 45-yard line.
And here they go again. And getting loud here in Miller Stadium.
Here we go. This is the drive right here for IUP. Big 3rd down. I would even say huge 3rd down.
Listen to the Vulcan sideline.
Taking the snap, Woodbury down the middle, and it's caught there. And a nice catch there by Dwayne Brown, and that is a 1st down for the Hawks.
Yeah, Brown making up for that loss on that end around on jet sweep.
The IUP chant now breaking out here from the opposing sideline. And 8 minutes left to play here in this final quarter. And we're still running. Ball officially in Vulcan territory at the 47-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side. Anderson in the backfield with Woodbury. Oh, and it was a delayed snap there.
That's going to be a false start.
Little miscommunication there by the Hawks. And it's going to be a false start call going against the Hawks. And that's going to back them up 5 yards, 1st and 15. Ball at directly midfield.
That's what I've been saying. This stadium's getting so loud. Oh, it's starting to become a hard place to play for either side.
You love to hear the atmosphere, though. These fans are very passionate. It's very clear. Sending a man in motion. Woodbury's going to roll to his right. Quick little pass to Anderson. He's knocked out of bounds by the Vulcans. Coming up with that stop there, number 40, Gabe Miller. And he's finally trying to redeem himself as he was able to get back into this game.
And Miller with the big stop. If you're going to have to come up with another one here, or 2nd and 9 to go.
Ball now at the Vulcan 44-yard line, 2nd and about 8 now. It's starting to get to crunch time. 6:50 left to play here. Woodbury gives it to his back really quickly. He'll pick up that 1st down, and he's hit hard there on the play. Nicely by Kayvon Mormon with the 1st stop. And on the carry was Justice Evans.
And we got a flag down. This one might be coming back.
Let's that was offsides, actually going against the defense, going against Cal U. And that's going to be an automatic first down like it already was going to be. If you're Cal U, you cannot be taking those types of mistakes. If you're down in this game and you want to come back here, and those types of calls are not going to help you.
Well, here's where Cal U needs to make a big stop. You got 6.5 left to go here in the regulation time. Touchdown on the extra point ties it up. You need to stop IUP here.
Here we go. Woodbury dropping back, firing downfield, and that's incomplete. A flag is thrown there on the play. Looks to be another pass interference call as Charles was the intended target. Tillman in disbelief after that call. It's going to be a pass interference call going against Cal U officially. And again, you cannot be taking those calls as now the ball is placed inside of the Vulcan red zone at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10. 6:12 remaining here in this fourth quarter. IUP up 31-24, and they're looking to put this game away. It's been a nice back and forth matchup between these two teams. Let's see how this one ends. Woodbury giving it off to his back. Almost stopped in the backfield, and it looks to be a gain of about 1 there on the play as Evans was the ball carrier.
Yeah, wrapped up by a hurt of Vulcans as Stephon Brown got there, along with Gerald Brown, Gabe Miller, and a herd of other Vulcans.
Ball is now spotted at the 18-yard line. A gain of 1 there on the play. 2nd and 9. Deep in the Vulcan territory. Can the Cal U defense come up big here? Spreading it out is IUP. 3 receivers on the far side. Single back in the backfield next to Woodbury. He takes the snap. Woodbury feeling the pressure. He's going to roll to his left, and he's going to try to dump it off. And applying the pressure there was Nazir Taylor. He was chasing them down there big time, and that'll lead to a 3rd and 9 for IUP.
Yeah.
An official timeout there on the field.
And honestly, I thought Taylor was going to track Woodbury down because he was like a heat-seeking missile. Was coming for him.
Yeah, you know, Taylor's, we know he's got that speed, but he just wasn't able to get that sack there on the play. Regardless, it is still 3rd down. Again, still deep in Vulcan territory at the 18-yard line, 3rd and 9. What will IUP pull out from their bag of tricks, or will Cal U play spoiler? Both sidelines chanting for their school now. IUP now coming up to the ball. Let's see what they can do here. Big 3rd down for either team. 2 receivers on the far, 1 on the near. Single back in the backfield. Woodbury in the pistol. Low snap takes it. Woodbury firing downfield. It is batted away nicely by Micah Tillman. And that is an incomplete pass. 4th and 9.
So makes you wonder, Peyton, 5:13 to go. Do you kick the extra point, or you try to go for it and try to put the dagger in Cal U here?
Well, from what it looks like here, Johnny, IUP is going to send out Tyler Luther, the freshman kicker, and they're going to try to put some more points here on the board.
Going to want to watch the fake here, but if Cal U gets the block, you best believe they're going to try to go for it.
Awaiting the snap. The snap is up. The kick is up. It's got the length, and it'll go through the uprights for IUP, and they pull away even further. 34-24 is your score here at Miller Stadium. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Cal U Cupboard connects students to information, services, and resources both on and off campus while providing free items such as food, school supplies, personal hygiene items, and more to our students. Visit our 2 locations at the Vulcan Village Clubhouse and Atali Student Center, or for a contactless option, visit bit.ly.com/CalUCupboard to request food or give donations. For important Cal U information, community resources, and our how-to series, follow at Cal U Covered on Instagram and the campus-wide announcements.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our broadcast here on CUTV Sports 1. My name is Peyton Trollinger. Alongside of me is Jonathan Sakaguchi, and IUP, with the recent field goal, is now up 34-24, and they're starting to put this game away here.
Yeah, definitely been in tight-knit here.
You know, regardless of who comes out here on top of here at the end, it's been a terrific game here so far. Back to receive would be Stephen Graves III. He's able to just simply just run out of bounds there, and the officials look to spot it. Trying to see where they're going to spot it here.
Looks like about.
They're going to spot it around the 30-yard line.
Around the 19.
Excuse me, the 19. Refs were playing hot potato with the ball there. I couldn't keep track. Vulcans set up on their own 19-yard line. 1st and 10. Exactly 5 minutes left to play here in this fourth quarter. Cal U is going to have to go all or nothing mindset here. Mitchell going to drop back for the pass. Pump fakes. Completed to Tyson Hill, and he's brought down. I'd say a nice pickup of about 6, maybe 7 there on the play. 2nd and 3. And here we go again. Mitchell gonna get the snap. Mitchell feeling a little bit of pressure. He's gonna take it in the pocket, and he's gonna take it himself. Simply out of bounds to stop the clock. And a very smart play there by Noah Mitchell.
And he's gonna get the first down on that one. As Mitchell, just got that, found the sticks, got about an extra yard, maybe 2, before going out of bounds.
Very smart play there by Mitchell, keeping this drive alive. Cal U now at their own 30-yard line. Bunched up to the near side here. Cal U receivers on both sides. Mitchell taking the snap. Rolling to his right. Quick dump off there to Jackson, and did he hold on to it?
No.
And looks like he dropped it before he got out of bounds, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now for Cal U.
Yeah, Cal U's got a little over 4 minutes. They got to do something here.
Now temporarily stop the clock here, but, you know, like you said, Johnny, every second counts, especially for Cal U. They're down in this one. They need everything to go right for them. Cal U showing trips off, spread out to the left. Mitchell stepping up in the pocket, firing downfield. It's caught, and he's brought down. That's Cam Tarrant on the reception, and that's a Vulcan first down.
Now temporarily stop the clock till the ball's placed.
4 minutes exactly left to play here in this contest. Similar formation. 2 on the far, 3 on the near. Empty backfield for Mitchell. He drops back. Firing quickly, and that pass is caught there by Daughtry. It's coming up big there for the Vulcans. It's going to keep this drive alive. Nice pickup of about 6 there on the play. 2nd and 4.
And nice little catch by Daughtry, his first catch of the day.
Here we go. Mitchell takes the snap. He's going to try to step up in the pocket, but he is brought down and sacked there on the play by the Hawks.
Looks like Coach Dunn's going to burn his first time out.
Coming up with that big defensive stop was Vaughn Wallace, the 6'5", 250-pound junior. And as Cal U calls that timeout, they have 2 more remaining, 3:20 left to play here in this final quarter of action, 34-24. Like I said, Johnny, everything's got to go very, almost perfect for Cal U if they want to mount any type of comeback.
I agree with you on that one, Peyton. And I think what the Cal U's trying to do, they're trying to lull IUP in on these short or quick passes and trying to open up the deep ball again. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Lockhart or Jackson going down the seam, and Noah Mitchell just drops a dime right in there, 4-6.
Let's see if that is the case. The offense back out on the field. IUP defense slowly getting back to the ball here. Lockhart, Jackson, and Tarrant to the near side. Sykes in the backfield with Mitchell. On the far side is Tyson Hill. IUP expecting the long pass here. Mitchell, low snap, he still gets it. Firing quickly, and that pass is caught by Tarrant, and he's brought down right away.
Say this is 4-down territory. It's going to be 4th and about 2. You got to go for it here if you want to stay in this one.
Bryce Gibson on that stop there from Tarrant. Cal U, the biggest 4th down right here so far in the game. Mitchell sending Tarrant in motion. Mitchell giving it nicely to Tarrant. And
that's enough for the first.
They are going to say that is a Cal U first down. This drive stays intact. 2:45 left to play here in this 4th quarter. Cal U isn't giving up yet. 2-2 on either side. Sykes in the backfield with Mitchell. Mitchell takes the snap. Looking downfield. He's going to roll off to his right. Firing downfield. Caught by Tyson Hill. And what a catch by Hill. And that's a big catch there, as that is deep into IUP territory. 1st and 10 now for the Vulcans. They're trying to keep this hurry-up offense and keep the momentum going on here.
What did I tell you, Peyton? They were lulling them in, and as soon as I saw Hill take off downfield, I knew what was coming.
Spread formation. Lockhart, Jackson, and Tarrant to the near. Hill on the far. Mitchell takes the snap, firing to Tarrant. It's caught, and he's brought down short of the end zone.
It's going to be a 1st and it's going to be the 2nd and about.
Flag is thrown here on the play. Let's see what that's about. Cal U hasn't been the luckiest when it comes to penalties, but let's see what happens here.
Maybe luck is in their favor this time.
And it's going to be an ineligible man downfield. That's what the officials are calling on Cal U, more specifically on Tarrant. And that'll just get this IUP crowd even more riled up. It's going to be about a 1st and 15, ball in the IUP 13-yard line. What can Cal U do to answer back from that little bit of a setback they had?
Right
Mitchell,
now, score.
Take the snap. He's going to fire towards the end zone, and it's incomplete. Cam Tarrant had it open. He could not hold on to the ball, and, man, I'm sure he's regretting that one now.
He's going to be seeing that one in his sleep tonight.
The only good thing about that, though, it does stop the clock here temporarily. 1:49 left to play here in the 4th quarter. IUP still up 34-24 on Cal U. Here we go. 2nd and 15. Excuse me, 2nd and 18 now. Mitchell. Low snap. Gets it. Fires downfield. Incomplete. Intended for Jackson, broke up nicely by IUP's Darius Bruce, the freshman, coming up clutch. And it's 3rd down for Cal U. Oh, boy, here, Johnny.
Oh, boy. Hey, tighten them belts one more time, folks. Here we go.
This is going to literally come down to the final whistle here. Tarrant, Jackson, and Lockhart to the far. Mitchell. The flag is thrown. Deep in the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cal U. It's Derek Lockhart.
That's his 2nd of the game, but let's see what his flag is.
From what I saw, it actually might be on IUP. It could be a false start call. I did see him jump off, or offsides. Let's see what happens here. No official signal just yet.
Look, well, I see the offense coming off, so I think it has to be against IUP.
Let's see what officially happens here. There's 2 fouls on the play, pass interference and offside going against IUP. Lockhart's touchdown will stand, and this game just got a whole heck of a lot closer.
Yeah, Cal U down only 4 now. Oh, they kicked the extra point. I mean, they're down by a field goal. Then you have to come back for the onside kick.
Minute 40 left to play here. Cal U still does have 2 timeouts, IUP with 1. You got to watch out for Cal U. They might try to do something here. Beatco is set to kick that extra point. Awaiting the snap. Snap is up, clean. Kick is through the uprights, and we have a 3-point game here at Miller Stadium. Your score, IUP 34, Cal U 31. We'll be right back after these messages.
Election Day, November 2nd, 2021 is just around the corner. Check your status or find your polling place. Visit calu.edu/vote to find links to all this information. Check out this non-partisan website, vote411.org, put together by the League of Women Voters to preview your ballot so you can know what's on it ahead of time. The last day to register to vote in the state of PA is October 18th, 2021, and the last day to request a mail-in or absentee ballot is October 26th, 2021.
Welcome back here to our broadcast here on CUTV Sports 1. Your score, IUP 34, and off of Cal U's recent touchdown, it's 31. And we know what comes next. It's the onside kick.
Here comes the hands team.
He's going to try to switch it up here. And the onside kick is going to be recovered by IUP very cleanly, in fact. And, Cal U did try to get that ball back, but falling onto that loose ball was, I believe, number 41 for IUP. Ridley was able to jump on that ball. And now IUP will take over, and I believe Cal U territory at the 42-yard line of Cal U. And this whole drive right here is huge for both of these teams. IUP just has to hold on to the ball to secure the victory, and Cal U has to somehow get this ball back.
Well, here's the other thing: is Cal U still has 2 timeouts to work with. You get 3 stop-ups and force a punt. All you got to do is get Beatco into field goal distance.
$1.38 remaining here in this game. Woodbury's going to just keep it on the ground here, and a nice stop there by the Vulcans, putting a stop to Evans. And looks to be no gain on the play, 2nd and 10, and that's huge.
That's weird.
Cal U's going to burn one of their timeouts here. Each team now only has 1. Again, 34-31 is your score here at Miller Stadium.
Cal U's defense needs a big play here. Here, they're not going to be throwing the ball, so you're going to have to rip that ball out again.
And, Johnny, football is one of these sports where if you make a mistake, it may come back to bite you. And if Cal U doesn't get anything, they might get snake bitten by that one safety they had to give up. They are down by 3 right now. It's very manageable to tie this game. But like I said, that safety could end up biting them in the butt in the long run.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
Minute 34 left to play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 on the Vulcan 43-yard line. Single back in the backfield for IUP. Woodbury under center. He's going to take the snap, giving it off to Evans, and a nice stop there by Cal U.
And he's actually going to lose on that one.
Another timeout called by Cal U. Coming up with the stop there on that last play was number 27, Mason Williams. First time we've called him, I believe, all season. But like you said, Johnny, that was a loss on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11, and that's a big stop there for Cal.
Yeah, now you just got to stop them because literally they can run it down to about a minute 2. Even after you stop them, that's still more than enough time after the punt return.
This is going to come down to the last whistle here, and I tell you what, I am here for it. I am so excited to see what the end of this game is going to bring us. You almost had to kind of expect it here. These two teams are very good, and they're going to just battle it out to the very last whistle here, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. A little change of personnel for Cal U. And this stadium is electric here. Both sides screaming for their team. Handing it off to Evans. Nice gain on the play. And he's going to be short of that first down marker. It was a nice pickup of a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be 4th and about 5 to go here on the play. That's very manageable here for Cal U.
Like I said, they're going to run it down to probably about 45 seconds here.
And that's the smart thing to do if you are IUP. You can't let Cal U get any time. I think IUP does know that Cal U does have a chance to come back in this game. They might not have a whole lot of time, but they have some. And it looks like IUP is going to have to call a timeout here. Excuse me, it's going to be a delay of game penalty. And the clock is going to get reset to 41 seconds. Looks like IUP almost did that on purpose. Simply just walking away from the ball and just took the delay of game.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I thought they would have taken the timeout at least.
So IUP still has 1 timeout remaining. Cal U 0. 41 seconds left to play here in this, the 12th annual Coal Bowl here, and it is, I'll tell you, the winner is definitely going to deserve that trophy. Like I said, it's going to be the last play. Jackson back deep to receive the punt. IUP looking to punt. They might throw some trickery. You never know. 4th and 10. And they are going to punt this one away. It was blocked by Cal U. It was picked up immediately. And what a play by Cal U as they blocked the punt.
That's number 28.
Jacob Siegel. What a play by the Vulcans, and what excellent field position that they have now.
Good grief, Peyton. You couldn't make this one up today. What a play. Look at this replay. Cal U brought the punt block defense out there, got in there, knocked the kick away, and started going for it. I honestly thought he was going to break away, and that would have put this one in the books. But now we got the offense out here. 35 seconds to go. Here we go. Buckle up, boys and girls.
Here we go indeed. Cal U set with great field position starting at the IUP 40-yard line. Mitchell takes the snap, drops back in the pocket, finds Cam Tarrant for a nice gain there. And that's enough to move the chains. 1st and 10. They're working against the clock here.
Yeah,
clock is going to stop until the first down is set. Mitchell under center. He's just going to simply spike it and stop the clock at 24 seconds. Johnny, like I said, you cannot make this one up here.
Oh, boy. Hey, Peyton, I got a question. Is your heart supposed to sound like a weed eater right now?
I don't think so, but it's pretty appropriate right now. Everybody's standing in the stadium.
I don't see a person sitting down on here.
Here we go. Lockhart, Jackson, Tarrant to the near. Hill on the far side. Sykes back to aid Mitchell. It's loud here in Miller Stadium, and as it should be. Mitchell taking the snap, dropping back, stepping up in the pocket, firing. It's caught by Tarrant. Cam Tarrant catches the ball. And Cal U has a real shot here as they are deep within IUP territory within the red zone. What a catch by Cam Tarrant to put him in scoring position.
And the ball fell out of bounds, so that's going to stop the clock now.
17 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, 34-31. The Vulcans are banging on the door of the Hawks, and this could be a big one here.
Oh man, and you couldn't write this story in Hollywood.
Here we go, Mitchell. And IUP is going to play it smart and take a timeout here. And the Vulcans are absolutely going crazy here in Miller Stadium, and as they should be.
Good grief, hold on to something, Peyton. It feels like an earthquake up here.
Oh boy, this has been an amazing game to call. I'm glad I've been able to do it here with you, Johnny.
Oh man, and you couldn't write this story. You couldn't sell it in Hollywood because no one would buy it. But man, here we are, 17 seconds to go, down by 3.
This, like I said, it's literally going to come down to the final whistle here at Miller Stadium, and a fitting end as it should be. Both teams taking their times in their respective huddles, trying to talk strategy. This is huge.
Well, what do you do here, Peyton? Do you go for the field goal and tie it up and just hold IUP off for 17 seconds? Or, since you're literally right there at the door, you just run it in?
I tell you what, if I'm Coach Dunn, if I was making this call, I would punch that into the end zone every day of the week.
Well, it looks like he's going with what you said, Ed. He's going for it.
Let's see what happens here. Not a soul sitting down in this stadium. Mitchell in the pistol formation, Sykes with him. Hill on the far side, Tarrant, Jackson in, Lockhart on the near. The snap, Mitchell to Hill. And it's caught!
Touchdown!
Tyson Hill! Tyson Hill brings it in for the Cal U touchdown, and the Falcons are racing it on the sidelines. What a quiet IUP crowd as Tyson Hill brings in the touchdown from Noah Mitchell. They're up late with 11 seconds left to play here in this contest.
Oh man, here we go, boys. Wow!
Oh my golly here, what a game it's been. Oh my.
Look at this replay.
There was a flag there on the play. It looks like the touchdown is still going to stand though, I believe. I'm trying to make sense of just the absolute chaos here on the field right now.
So it was on IUP. It was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. It's going to be enforced on the kickoff.
Oh my gosh, Johnny. It has been crazy. Cal U has 11 seconds to hold off IUP. Down. Oh my.
Oh man, and sorry if we blew anybody's eardrums out listening on Power 92, but man, oh man.
Beatco set the kick. The kick is through the uprights as usual, and Anthony Beatco makes this a 38-34 score in favor of Cal U. We're going to send it to commercial break, and we'll be right back here on CUTV Sports 1. Welcome back here to CUTV Sports 1. I can't even describe what we just saw. Cal U is now up by 4 with 11 seconds left to play here in the 12th annual Coal Bowl. 38-34 is your score. And just what determination by Cal U to never give up. They took a few penalties. They didn't let it faze them. And now they're up 4 Like I said, with 11 seconds left to play here in this contest. Beatco kicks it deep for IUP. They're going to muff the punt. Trying to return it is IUP, and he's hit hard. 6 seconds left to play here in Miller Stadium.
Good night.
All Cal U has to do is make a clean defensive stop, and the victory will be theirs. No team has any timeouts, and no one was expecting this at all.
Well, Cal U's going to have to play prevent defense now. Oh, they're going to have to try to throw it deep. You got one shot at this for IUP. Listen to this crowd. There's nobody sitting down right now.
Here we go. IUP set up on their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see what they can do here. They have one shot to do this. Woodbury back in the pocket, firing deep downfield. 2-1. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Jamal Jr. Jamal Martin Jr. He's taking it in IUP territory. He's still going, and he's finally brought down. And your winners at the 12th Annual Coal Bowl are the Cal U Vulcans, and they storm Miller Field.
Oh, my.
What a game.
Wow.
What an upset.
Wow.
Number 5 Cal U knocks off IUP and almost guarantees a regional spot for the Vulcans.
Oh, my, Peyton, and what can we say about this one? What can you say about this one? And talk about an underdog story. Cal U was down on at one point by as much as 13 points. Came back here in the second half, battled back, chipped away at the lead, and finally came back, retook the lead that they had in the first quarter to win by 4. Oh, man, I knew we were in for a shootout today, Peyton, but I didn't realize we were going to see what we got today.
And Cal U celebrating as they should, coming away with a huge victory. You know, like we said, the home team has won the Coal Bowl for the past 8 years. This is not the year as the visiting California Vulcans take the victory 38-34. And it has been an absolute pleasure to call this one.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a fun one, Peyton. Last time Cal U won up here on the road in the Coal Bowl, I was still playing high school football. Oh, as a matter of fact, I looked back on the date. That was the game, the day I came back from my concussion against Franklin Regional at Uniontown. But let's talk about this, man. What a wild one.
And they're celebrating in the middle of the field, waiting to be presented the trophy.
That's what we're waiting to see as well. Oh, the first time we've seen the Coal Bowl trophy being awarded to Cal U and IUP since October 2nd, 2011.
Cal U keeps their undefeated streak intact as they advance to 7-0. IUP looking at a 6-2 record now. And if you thought that they didn't play anyone prominent before, you can't say anything now as they knock off IUP. And you know the Crimson Hawks played the Vulcans very hard, and it was a well-deserved victory for the Vulcans.
Yeah, definitely a hard-fought victory. And I have to say this, Peyton, it was definitely a wild one for sure. Or sending these Cal U fans, the faithful that drove up here today on this cold October day, sending them home happy with a big victory.
And there's just so many emotions I'm feeling right now. It almost makes the grown man want to cry here as the Vulcans just earn the victory here.
Well, as I look here, a couple of the guys running to the sideline, grabbing in the jersey that they bring to the field and under a juice. And it looks like they're going to attribute this game to him as they run into the huddle of players here around the 30-yard line.
Oh, what absolute pandemonium here at George P. Miller Stadium. I'm sure the Crimson Hawk fans were not expecting this one when this was scheduled. And Cal U is your 12th annual Coal Bowl winner. And they dedicate this one to Juice. What a class act. Just trying to take in the sights and sounds right now.
So, looks like they're going to bring in the player of the game and the award of the Coal Bowl. So, let's see. Turn our attention to that here real quick. As the players.
Noah Mitchell gets your MVP, your Coal Bowl MVP, and rightfully so. You know, he went off there for a few minutes there. Hurt was able to step in for him, but Noah Mitchell was able to keep composed, keep his poise, and bring the Vulcans home with the victory. IUP exiting to their own locker room. Heads are low. I'm sure they're just disappointed with that. But I would say don't even be disappointed. This was such a good game.
Well, you're talking about that, Peyton. I see Ian Edenfield old meeting up with an old teammate of his from Laurel Highland, and it's a big lot. And looks like Hendricks over there, or another Uniontown grad, or a Laurel Highlands grad, Uniontown native. Good to see a old friend and having a little bit good sportsmanship and respect after this hard-fought battle. As we see Noah Mitchell, your MVP of the game. Now we're getting ready for the award, the handing out of the Coal Bowl trophy.
The only people left here in the stadium are Cal U fans. All the IUP fans have exited. And
here they come with the Coal Bowl trophy. Can't see who's got it right now, but the Vulcans really excited over this one. A big victory here today.
7-0 is the record for the Vulcans, and you know they're going to jump up in those AFCA standings from 5 after this victory.
And we also got to be worrying about the regional rankings as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. Cal U only has 3 games left.
Yep. All righty, it looks to be we are going to wrap up here from George P. Miller Stadium. For the rest of the crew and my color analyst, Jonathan Sakaguchi, my name is Peyton Trollinger. 38-34, your final score in favor of California. Have fun and be safe, everybody. Have a great night.